Hey kids, it's Daddy Joe here. Just wanted to let you guys know, if you're not a part of the gaggle, stay tuned after today's episode because we're giving you a freebie. All that additional content that we've been talking about. If you do support us on Patreon, we're going to give it to you for free so you can see what it's like to be a part of the gaggle. And supporting us on Patreon goes a really long way. So that'd be awesome. Patreon.com/canyoudon'tpodcast. I sent this to Brian to make sure that he was okay with it. And then I remembered, but he can't fucking read. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy it. Love you. Bye.
Topless, tires, blood, Rubik's Cube.
Hey, Brian, you want to know a little fun fact about me? About me, Joe?
Sure.
33 is one of my favorite numbers.
How come?
I just like it. I don't know. I was in sports.
Do you like 3 and you just like the idea that you have 2 of them?
I think 3 is pretty good. All-time favorite number, 15. That's my lucky number. But for a lot of sports stuff, I liked 33. I don't know,
Mourning.
Man. Yeah.
Alonzo Mourning was number 33.
There's no real reason. I feel like there's a lot of people that just kind of, because of sports. We talk about fucking sports again. That's what we did
sports.
Out the gate fucking last episode. I just end up with number 33. So I'm excited about episode 33.
Well, every time there's a cool number, it always brings, I don't know, I immediately think of a jersey. And so I think of sports. Sports ball.
Sports ball. Sports ball. Hi, Brian.
Hi, Joe.
How are you?
Super.
Oh, man.
Califragilisticexpialidocious.
If you have not subscribed to our Patreon, thank you to everybody who's part of the gaggle. You can sign up at Patreon. Patreon.com/canyoudon't podcast. Oh, fucking sexy goose.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh, man.
I'm just part of my gaggle.
That would be gag something. You get it.
Yeah. Someone wrote in an email and said, "Honk for me, baby. It turns me on."
Well, that inspired the sexy honky,
yeah.
Huh? Like you're in the moment and she's like, I'm gonna come. You're like, what? Fuck, I'm not. God damn it.
What a quack this woman is.
Oh my God, I'm fucking a goose. It's a sexy goose, though.
Yeah, sexy goose.
Goose with some nice ass titties.
Goose are very elegant, though. The long necks.
They fight you. They want to beat you up.
It's kind of hot. Like, dude, get off my pond, bro.
A little feisty.
When I was in college, we actually went and it was a photography class, and we went to take pictures. And I was at Eastern, and we went to Manitou Park in Spokane.
Okay.
And I went up there, and all the people were taking pictures of geese. And I went and sat right down with my camera, and they all flocked. They started crawling on my legs, all up my chest, and all the girls were like, "Ah!" And they all came over and was taking pictures. So yeah, I was like this sexy
goose boy,
goose boy.
It's a sexy little goose boy.
Yeah, and the pictures that I have are like close-ups of the geese, just like
way too out of focus.
Way out of focus, yeah.
Like a bird.
The trees are in the background or in focus, but the goose's face,
like a bird landing in front of a traffic camera.
Yeah,
it was like
exactly. But the pictures that they got were awesome.
That's awesome.
So
I would love that if that's stuck and you were just known as the silly goose boy.
Yeah,
well, like you walk into I don't know, you're in a Walgreens and you're just buying some shit, like you have a cold, and the lady's looking around. She goes, "Can I ask you something?" Well, she goes, "You're the silly goose. Silly goose
sexy
boy?
Goose.
Are you the sexy silly goose boy?"
Yeah.
I love your stuff. Thank you so much. Bye. Can I get a picture?
Surprised they didn't get like bird flu or something.
Can I get a picture? No, you can't. If you want to send something in on the show, we'll read it. Probably, maybe not. Petty beef, dick, whatever it is. Hey guys at canyoudon'tpodcast.com.
Confessions?
Yes. We're going to be doing another confessions here, I'm guessing pretty soon.
Probably.
A couple weeks or something.
We never know what's going to happen.
We're just going to read a quick email before we get the show kicked off. We're jumping back to the stupid shit we did as kids question. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It's a huge response. It's coming in from our daughter, Nikki. She said, "Hey, sexy stepdaddies." Hot. That's your cue. Do the sexy honk.
Oh.
Oof. I mean,
oh yeah, Nikki. This is the one. She's the one that did it. That said it.
Said what? Oh, this is the one.
Honk for me, daddy. Turns me
perfect. On. It says, "Hey guys, you guys were talking about dumb games you guys played played as kids. Well, when my sister and I were younger, we would duck down in the back of my father's pickup truck, which he parked on the street, with our super cool original super soakers. Dude. The Super Soaker like 100.
Yeah, dude, I had.
But if you showed up with the 100, you're a bitch.
I had a 1000. Had
you did.
The backpack that you would fill up.
Like you're spraying weeds.
Yeah.
But, water. Anytime a car came down our street, we popped up and would squirt the car driving by. Well, a woman came down the road with her windows open, and we did our thing. She slams on the brakes and backs up in front of our house and starts yelling at us. Out comes our mom. You see what the fuss is all about. The woman tells her what happened. My mom rolls her eyes and yells at the woman, says, "Lady, it's water, not battery acid. Get out of here." She then took our Super Soakers away and then threw them on the fucking roof. Well, that was the end of that game. Hope you got a chuckle out of the story, and I hope I used simple enough wording for Brian.
Sorry, I didn't read it.
Honk for me, Daddy. It turns me on.
Here, let me give
one more.
one more.
Okay.
I'm gonna give like a manly one. You like?
Oh yeah. Honk, baby. There's no like crack though. She goes
no. No. Yeah, it's but it's. It's like Tim Allen.
That's exactly what it is. Thanks, Nikki. Real quick, because this actually made me think of something. Mm-hmm. When we were really kids and we were rollerblading, we rollerbladed from our house one time. We went over by this Mormon church, and there was this road that goes by. And there was like crabapple trees, and we would take those and we'd roll them out into the street, and people would run over them. And we'd be like, "Yeah!" Mm-hmm. And one time we did that. And there was this car driving by, and one of my friends, he was like, "Oh, okay, I'm done with the rolling over." He just threw it and hit the windshield, and splattered on the windshield, and they kind of swerved a little bit. Yeah, I bet.
And yelled out the window, and then we were like, "Oh, fuck," we took off. Here's where the story gets crazy. Mm-hmm. A little while later, I get back to my house, and I pull up, and like, that car looks familiar. It was in our driveway, and it was some relatives that came over to visit. That didn't recognize because we hadn't seen him in probably a couple of years, and they were there. And I walk in and they were telling the story about kids that threw the shit at their car. And I'm walking in and like, "Oh, that sounds crazy.
No,
those kids are nuts,
naughty boys."
And I'm like, "Please don't recognize that it was me."
Like fucking take your hat off, and shove it in your pants really quick,
put a mustache thing
like
on,
permanent marker.
Yes, the kid didn't have a mustache, but I do.
But I do. See, it's not me.
I know I'm 9, but
what is it with kids and throwing shit at cars? We did that too. The worst one. This is so bad. I can't even what the fuck? We're hiding in bushes, and my buddy had a wrist rocket, so a slingshot, right?
Yep.
And we just shot a rock at a car.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
What the fuck? He was driving by and gets right in the door, just bang! Like that's funny. And he slams on his brakes and comes out, and we've all never ran that fast. Mm-hmm. But this dude just got stuck with who knows, expensive bill because some dickhead shot his car with a rocket.
It's like the people that drive around.
Okay.
They get to do a countdown and everything.
I start with a rock. By the end of the story, I'm like, bazooka. Mm-hmm. You're like, I don't, okay.
It was an RPG, that we found in an old army surplus store.
Kids, am I right?
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, dude. He's dead.
Remember the kid that threw the brick off it happened by Moses Lake. He threw a brick, I think it was like a big rock or a brick off the underpass on a freeway, and it crashed through the windshield and killed the person that was driving the car. Ha 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 ha.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is he still in prison? How much trouble did he get in?
They were kids.
Well,
I don't know.
They didn't get in trouble at all?
I'm sure they did, but I don't remember what happened.
Fuck.
But like,
worse.
you're not thinking of the consequences.
Do you picture
Kill somebody?
I know, it's just sad. We'll move on. Do you picture the guy having a good day or a bad day? Was he driving down like, great, how could this day get any worse? And then or he's just like, ba, ba, ba,
he has a smile on his face.
Shake it off.
It's
Boom.
Like I could see it, like his hands are moving like he's steering a wheel, like the movies. Big old grin on his face.
I've always wanted to go to Yellowstone.
Yep.
Boom.
This is my chance.
Can't wait to get to Boulder. You get it.
Yeah, Boulder got to him a little too quick.
Yeah,
let's move on because that's dark.
That is too dark. All right, let's do it. Let's do the show thing.
Okay.
Hey, shut up. Start the show already.
All right, Brian, this one is fun. I like this one. It was sent in by a couple of our kids, so I'm not going to credit just one. But I have also seen this one floating around on whatever, TikTok, Instagram, or something. And it's great. It's funny. So we're going to do it here on Can You Don't. Here's the situation. Would you take a full year in prison? Okay, 365 days. That's it. Okay. That's your sentence, and then you get out. Or you still go to prison, but you're going to get out whenever you successfully solve a Rubik's Cube.
So it could take longer than a year?
You could never. Like, if you just couldn't figure it out,
oh my God,
you never get out of prison.
Like, you could get out tomorrow if you could figure it out.
If you knew how to do it.
Or life sentence.
Right. Or you just watch, you're going to die in prison because you're an idiot.
Oh my God.
I used to know how to solve a Rubik's Cube. There's no way I could do it now. There's no fucking way. Maybe I should try again.
I watched a video of someone doing it, and it was like you do it a certain amount of times, like 9 times. You go boom, boom, over, and you do that same, and then you turn it, and you do the same sequence for like 9 different times, and it's supposed to solve it. I could never get it to work.
Yeah.
So if I couldn't get that to work, and they did it. I saw them do it on the video, and if I watch a video of someone doing it and they did it, and then I tried it, didn't work, there's no other fucking way that I could figure it out.
Right. And no way in prison are you able to just use the internet to look up how to solve it. That's part. You have to just figure it out on your own. How much faith are you putting in your ability to solve a Rubik's Cube?
I mean, I have zero faith that I would.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, just like all the other things that you're battling in prison, plus you have to figure out how to solve a Rubik's Cube.
On top of that,
yeah,
I was going to say you do have all day. I mean, that's what you're doing. You are just trying to solve that Rubik's Cube. But I will say, think about the lamest or weakest street cred crimes you could be in prison for. What, money laundering, tax fraud? Is that pretty much the bottom of the barrel?
Well, I mean, that's what Al Capone did, and he had a long sentence.
Right. I'm just saying, like, if you go for that, people in the prison would be like, all right, like, you're not going in there for a triple homicide, but you might scare somebody because you have the ability to kill.
Gotcha. But you mean from a standpoint of, like, other inmates? Yeah,
like, how are you going to look among your peers? And then you walk in there and they're like, why are you in here?
This guy stole a Snickers.
He goes, well, I'm just in here until I solve this Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's Cube,
I'm Scott's free. Yeah. Just fucking goodbye.
Oh, that's a fun
like you have to join a gang, but the whole time you're trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. Yeah, fuck you.
So picture like this like inmate, and so like there's a wall of inmates, and they're all standing there, and somebody wants to come up and talk to like the boss. You know, what do they call it when it's like there's a name for the guy that's like kind of
mob
the leader?
Boss? Gang guy?
There's a name for a person in prison that's
oh really?
Like the big dog. He's like, I forget what it's called.
All right, I'm looking it up.
So like, let's say there's a new guy in prison. He comes up. He's the new fish. He wants to figure out how to get in this gang. And the people are like, you want to see? And his name is like Cube or something like that. Yeah. And the thing split. He's like, let him through. And they splits. And he like, that's your thing.
I'm almost out of here. I'll be out of here any day now.
But he's cut a deal with all these people. Like, if once I get out,
I'm gonna help you.
I'm gonna help you guys get out. So they all like they make him the leader of this fucking thing and protect him because they want to get out too.
He's like, I won't let you guys be trapped in here forever. Just help me solve this. You gotta solve it on your own. I think that's another.
Well, that's the thing.
So there's some other fun, like some other guy. He goes, hey, because you're gonna get that person too, like a super smart killer, SEAL killer.
Yeah.
He's in there and he's like, that's all he did that his whole childhood. Because his parents neglected him and all he did was solve Rubik's Cubes. He can't help you. That's it. Also thought of, or my brain thought it was funny to picture you trying to fit in like as much Rubik's Cube time as you can. Like, stereotypical, you're getting fucked in the ass by your cellmate.
Right.
While you're solving a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. Oh, I was
like, he's like, can you just put that thing down for a second? Not a chance.
Act like you're enjoying this. Whereas people like they want
in the
gym
shower
time. Yeah. They want time to go pump some iron, and you want your Rubik's Cube time.
Yeah, that's all you care about.
I really love the idea that this guy he's cut deals with all these people, and he's like the guy that everyone like they're not helping him solve it, they're just protecting him. So when he solves it, he gets out.
He's well fed.
Yeah, they give him their commissary, all this kind of stuff. And it's like that stereotypical movie thing where they're walking around like he's the big dog, man. Like they show him respect. He's the biggest wimp you've ever met, but he's there linked to getting out, possibly getting out. Well, he's solving that. But it's like dun dun, and he's got this Rubik's Cube, and everyone calls him Cube or something, or Ruby, or
whenever the clicking stops, you know something bad's about to happen.
Yeah,
like somebody says something, it's like he's over there, and he just stops.
Yeah,
and
it's like the music going.
Shit. Who pissed off Cube?
Who pissed off Cube? Yeah.
Pissed off Cube.
I mean, the idea that you could, like, let's do the stereotypical thing again. Like, you're put in prison and you're weak and you're being raped for 365 days in a row. Would you rather go through that or
possibly go through that for 10 years?
Or not go through it, but you're like the boss. So like you're living.
Yeah, there's no way Rubik's Cube guy's gonna be the boss.
But just like there's no other way this scenario is happening. So just go with me on this adventure of hypothetical.
Okay, let's do it.
Would you rather live for a year and get raped every single day, maybe multiple times every day, get beat up because you're the little bitch in prison, or you could be in there for life, but you are like the man, untouchable, the man. Yeah, you're in prison, but everyone respects you. Everyone, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never been.
You're the king, but you're in prison.
Something tells me it's still terrible. Like even being the top of the prison is not fun. Like not a good time.
No, but you'd get used to it, right? And you'd thrive on the power. And
like no one would ever try to kill you.
No, you're
untouchable.
You're untouchable unless you're like a health scare. Otherwise, no one's killing you. Nothing's happening.
You just have your 10 by 10 concrete box that you're the king of.
Yeah. Could you get used to that? Or know that in a year I'll be out, but it's going to be the worst possible year of your life?
Yeah. No, I mean, if that were the case, I'd probably just take the year.
Because you can still solve it. You can still solve it.
Still solve it and get out of there. You're right. This sparked a thought or a conversation that my dad would always have with me. And the first time I remembered, I was just sitting at the dinner table and I was working on homework. And my dad just kind of walked in from the hallway and he goes, "Don't you think it's weird?" I was like, fuck, all right.
Here we go.
God damn it. And he goes, how, like, there's stuff we use every single day and there's no way you could make it. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, imagine me putting a gun to your head right now. And I was like, make me a light bulb where I'm going to shoot you. It's like, you're fucking dead. And I was like, oh my God. He goes, how about a pencil or a pen? I'm like, no, I have no fucking clue how to make a light bulb. And he goes, yeah. He goes, fuck. And then that was it. And then that was the end of the conversation. And I'll remember it forever. But it's like, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
With like the Rubik's Cube. It's like, I don't fucking know. So like they put you in jail. Like, oh no, you get out whenever you can make a pencil. Like, fuck.
Here you go. Here's a scenario based off of that. Let's say you're put in prison and they say, like, there's, I don't know, maybe there's unlimited or maybe there's 20 choices and they gave you 20 choices. You got to pick which one you want to complete. Like, what do you think that you right now could make that we use?
They want music? Like,
no, it's got to be a physical.
I mean, I can make a table or a chair. Probably.
Yeah, but is it going to be a good one?
Fine. It's going to be fine. Can I make a nice upholstery like couch? No, fucking no way. Just kill me.
They give you they bring you the materials to make a couch.
It's all there, and you're like, maybe I might be able to pull it off. I mean, it depends on the time limit.
But it's got to look good. It's got to be like, I would put this in my house.
That'd be so scary. Like you think you're done with the couch, and you're like, I'm ready. And then dudes with guns just come like slowly, like go over to the couch and go, like sit down.
He's holding like
he's got a submachine gun.
He's like wiggling his body around. He's sitting there like he's got a drink and pretend like he has a drink in his hand.
Yeah, he's like pretend. He reaches off to the side to do the recliner. It's not there. He's like,
oh shit.
He goes,
okay. Yeah, it's like, I would have liked to have a recliner there, but it's comfy.
The guy's like, oh, no, sir, we did not give him the recliner one. He looks at you and goes, okay.
All right. Give him a pat.
Gets back and then lays down on like the L shape, pretending like switch the channel.
Yeah.
It's like,
grabs the fake remote and he's clicking around.
Picking at the stitching. That'd be so scary. He's fucking like, please, God.
Because the rest of the guys, they have their guns pointed at you while this guy's
watching the couch tester. What a crazy job that'd be. Okay, circling back around to the question: full year in prison or solving a Rubik's Cube? Man, I feel like I might get lucky. If I had a bunch of time, I might be able to figure out a Rubik's Cube.
It would just be it would be torture because knowing that you could get out if you solve it and you can't figure it out, it would like.
Every day past that year, can you imagine how fucking frustrated you'd be? You could be home with your family, if everything, and you're just like stuck it every fucking day, and you're just like,
I could have been out by now.
You'd go insane. Yeah, maybe you just go crazy. Maybe just fuck it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
take your year. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
I think you would go nuts.
Take your year and get out of there.
It would be like you need the room to be padded because you would go fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
I know I couldn't solve it. and the more time I had to figure it out, the more frustrating it would make it. Because it's not like, oh, you have an hour. It's like you have all the time in the world to do it, and I still can't figure it out.
Speaking of that, have you seen the video of the guy with the Rubik's Cubes who's juggling and solves them at the same time?
Yes, I have seen that.
Have you already talked about it?
No, I don't know. But I have seen
might
that.
have. But dude,
fuck that guy.
Fuck you. Like, just as he's catching them, he's spinning them with one hand and solves them all? Dude, you dick. What are you doing? Like, what the fuck what are you doing all day? That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you're naturally gifted at it, okay, fine. Like, if you just like,
how do you naturally be gifted at that?
Because you're smart. We're dumb. Like, he's just a smarty pants. And Rubik's Cube is not hard.
Well, once you figure out how to do a Rubik's Cube, like you figure out the formula, all you have to do is know how to juggle at that point. Like, what's harder for him, the juggling part or the figuring out the Rubik's Cube?
I mean, yeah, there's a formula, but there's a different starting point. So it's memorizing the formula from the starting points. So you have to have that all locked down. But then while they're moving and you're tossing them.
He's going on stage to perform the show, and they're like, well, you got to get out. He's like, hang on. He's like trying to set it up to...
Yell, left, right, yellow, red, red.
Okay. Just a minute.
You're great at parties, aren't you? No. This is all I can do.
Late.
This is all I can do. All right. Well, I'm just going to take a year.
I'll take the year.
Surprisingly. I did not picture us going that way, but here we are.
I mean, it would suck, but it's only a year. You might have a perforated colon, but
yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah,
that thing, the buttholes are crazy elastic. They'll go back.
Do they bounce back?
They grow back.
They bounce back?
Probably.
All right.
I mean, I've seen some crazy fucking porn. All right, ready?
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say
no.
Hey,
what's up, babe?
what are you thinking about?
Nothing. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking about a lot of shit.
What are you thinking about?
All right, so a few episodes ago, I don't remember when it was, I threw out my gamer tag on Xbox, and a lot of people have added and messaged me and stuff. We've been messaging back and forth, and I found how, I don't know, like how much I relate to like some of these other dads or moms who are gamers, and a lot of them play late at night because kids are in bed because they fucking get their asses kicked. So they're like, I don't know,
relax.
Yeah, it's, well, even though it's like, what's funny is like kids in Australia
are just getting up.
They're getting up and getting on the game. So you just have to hope that Australians are
sleep
suck
in
at video games.
They sleep in?
Sleep in, yeah. You got to find the pocket that's just right.
That really good kid that always kicks your ass. Hopefully he's like sick. You got the flu or something.
Well, what's funny is I mean, I've played it hundreds of times now, and every once in a while I'll see that same name, and he pops up in the number one spot. I'm like, this fucking guy. It doesn't matter who he plays with.
Yeah, just that good.
His name is Mexican Boba. Like, that's his gamer tag.
I'm gonna look out for it.
Like, a name like that is it's ingrained in my mind, and I'll see him every once in a while. Like, this fucking guy.
Love it.
Anyway, it's got me thinking, like, what was I thinking? Like, how funny it is, like, other things that should have limits for adults. I guess, like bars or store. Like, we did the whole thing in COVID with old people, like, until 9 a.m., you can't go in the store because old folks are in there.
Which I don't know the legalities of it. Because they always asked, like, they always had weird wording with it. They're like, please be courteous and have like old people shopping from 9 to 11. But I don't know if legally they could actually.
Sounds like segregation, right?
Well, not segregation, but age, whatever it is.
This is
Ageism?
for olds only?
Yeah.
This is olds only drinking fountain?
Fucking cotton top hours or whatever.
Silver top.
Whew.
Yeah. But like, how funny would it be to have malls like that or whatever? It's like from a certain time, like you can only get into, like, young people can't get into Sears or, and then you take it one step further where it's like bars. You want to go downtown and I want to have a couple beers with some buds, but I don't want to be around a bunch of 21-year-olds popping and locking. And
one thing, you just can't compete with them. Like that's on one scale.
Yeah.
I'm being funny, but I would take it even.
Are you out? Yeah. Well, you're single now. You're out there trying to compete. I'm not competing.
I'm hissing at 21-year-olds.
It's like the animals fighting
your
over a
owners.
mate.
Yeah.
But it's like the old bear that's like been around.
The old silverback's trying to still
yeah, the silverback.
still keep the gang together, but he's losing it. He's on his last leg, and everyone else knows it. I would go even further, and just have a bar. Not even the hours. You just can't get in. You're not allowed in. 35 years old, or too old, because then you're just in the way. And I don't know, you smell bad. So let's go like 35 to 60. Okay. And then that's it. So you can't go in this motherfucking bar until you're 35 years old. And they shift all the entertainment earlier. So like the band starts at a reasonable time.
Like
6, 5,
7,
6,
maybe.
So you can get out of there by 9, maybe 9:30 if you're feeling crazy. And go home. We can just get out of there.
It's so funny. Imagine the bouncer.
The drink specials are all like shifted up a little bit for you.
What if people were like, I want to be a part of this, and you're like fake IDs to be 35.
To be older?
Yeah, you're 23, and you make a fake ID for 36. I think I was like, there's no way you're fucking 36.
I picture it being like a long shot where a dude's like not only is he not 21, but he's 20, but he really wants to be 35 and get into this bar. So he's wearing like the fake old man mask.
He's wearing like cargo shorts and New Balance shoes.
Like Bad Grandpa or whatever that with Johnny Knoxville. Like just full on makeup. Just like, God, Timmy, I know
Can't
it's
you see how old I am?
It's not me! Timmy, I know your tattoos. He's trying to hide it.
Next door, there's a hopping young bar with
I'm an old soul.
Old, young, tight other people there.
Man,
and you want to get in here?
Just like, just people like 28-year-olds with like fake old person wigs and stuff and pillows in their shirts. Like they just, it's
their dad bod.
Yeah. Like you walk up, they're like, I fucking love grills. And like saying shit like that. It's like a dad. Might head to Home Depot later.
It's like the dad trying to be young, around the kids.
Yeah, he's like, no cap. Yeah, but it's the other way.
But it's the other way around. He's like, oh man, there's brisket. I gotta get home at.
Yeah.
Get a brisket on the barbecue.
Smoking brisket this weekend, huh? And he's like trying to relate to the security guy. He goes, no, I get it.
He doesn't know the lingo though. Yeah,
the security guard's like pushing his pillow belly. He's like, I don't. Yeah, no, I got a little doughy over the years. Just so weird.
Eating a lot of brisket.
But that bar is so good, and the reason it's so good is because there's an age limit of 35, and you're safe in there. And everyone's being themselves.
And it's the funny thing is like you go into a young bar and there's like posters of young things.
I think you sounded so. Here you go. Hold on. You sounded. That was the oldest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'm gonna be 40 soon, and I feel like I'm still like a hip guy, but like I don't know what are
when you're going into a young person's bar and they got a disc jockey playing all the greatest hits out of the jukebox. Like what the fuck?
They're playing the Eagle. What are they playing these days?
What are they playing these days? Hotel California still going? Nope.
But imagine walking into this place and like it's like just dads sitting in instead of like booths where you can sit, relax or like couches that have like the trendy couches with a fire pit or it's like it's like lawn chairs and there's like grills around the room where like dad's just kind of sitting around. They're like talking. It's like things for them to talk about,
right?
Like tires they can kick.
Yeah, instead of tables, there's a stack of tires. I think it's kind of go stand around. And,
right.
Yeah, like there's barbecues in there, but they don't work. But it's just like it's like a watering hole. It just gathers all the dads.
Yeah.
Over there.
There's
like a garden area in the corner.
Rubik's cubes around in case you want to try to solve a Rubik's cube.
Little, like old Japanese puzzles that old people have on their tables that they don't ever touch, but they're there.
That's funny. Like there's like car magazines or just things that like repair, like if you go to like Les Schwab and the waiting room for Les Schwab is basically what the bar is.
It'd be great. But it's so much fun in there.
Magazines.
Yeah, like fishing pictures and like there's like bring your own photo album night. Just like old person shit.
Rather be fishing or
potluck.
My other car is like all that kind of shit.
A little chili cook off. Yeah. I just love it. I love the idea of having an age limit on a bar just so you're comfortable.
And the bar closes at like 9. Does it stay open?
No, I mean, no one's going to be there.
Or like Friday nights, maybe it stays open a little bit longer, maybe like 10 a.m. or 10 p.m.
What's a nighttime old person activity? That like what would keep you up?
I know I'm a night owl, so this doesn't apply to me.
I know I stay up pretty late these days too, but hey, he's got to whatever. It doesn't matter. Close it down. It'd be sad for the person that loved the bar and just got too old to even be there. Then they have to go back to the 21-year-old bars.
Well, as soon as Johnny Carson's over, like the bar closes, like Johnny closes the bar down.
Johnny puts it to bed. Mm-hmm. I love that idea.
When Johnny signs off, that's when it's like you don't have to go home.
Yeah,
you can't stay here. Like everyone's like, we're going home. It's just dad jokes.
See you Saturday
on the wall instead of like cool young people stuff. It's just like jokes like that. Like, perfect. What did the whatever say?
Perfect. Dude, I would go to this bar. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. If you are a lawyer out there,
trivia night.
And if you know the legalities of ageism, and if you could actually put an age restriction on a bar, write in and let us know. Because I'd really like to look into this further. I think it's really funny.
There are age restrictions on bars.
Well, I meant like for not like a countrywide legality of drinking alcohol. Like, you just can't come in here.
I think young folks, I don't think they'd fight that. You know, they fight everything else, but I feel like they don't want us at their bar.
Yeah, that's what they think. But we'll see. This is a really fun bar. You know, I mean, you're walking down the sidewalk, and as you get closer and closer to this bar, the Home Depot theme song's playing.
Yeah. It's just on loop.
It's always playing on the sidewalk. You're like,
you know what's funny about it is like it's kind of like the whole dad thing is very hip. Mm-hmm. And I've seen parties like they have birthday parties, they have themed parties where it's just like it's even like girls dressed as dads. Mm-hmm. And they're wearing the high socks and everything. Maybe they would fight it just because they want to be. I could see a bar like this existing for kids that are 21.
You guys have a theme party. This is my life. Okay, yeah. So
you have your trendy theme party, but you know this is my reality.
This is my identity. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to learning more about the age restrictions. What if we ready to go into the bar business?
God, it would be so fun to decorate that place.
I know. It'd be a blast. It'd be amazing.
And run. So like the guy that runs around here, what can I get? Like the little
there
one-liners.
Comes trouble.
Yeah. Like there's a guy like the bartender. He's getting drink. Like a group of dads walk in. They let anybody in here.
Well, knock it off. Come on now. All right, let's move on to Dick.
Okay.
Because I'm excited about it.
Is it dumb? Is it interesting? Then it's Dick.
All right. Alrighty. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm just going to get on into it today. A little sad, but also ridiculous after I read the article. Airport worker. This is a huge fear. I've been waiting I was so scared of this happening to me for no reason. I'm never this close to airplanes ever for it to work or for it to be this scary, but airport worker sucked into jet engine was repeatedly warned to stand back. Don't touch the butt.
Yeah. Ooh.
He touched the butt.
He's backing up like.
Don't touch the boat. And then Nemo like boom, flips it. It reminds me of that. So last month, the National Transportation Safety Board released its preliminary report on a shocking incident that took place at Alabama's Montgomery Regional Airport on New Year's Eve, 2022. Damn, just didn't make it. An Envoy air worker was killed after being sucked into a jet engine of an Embraer 170. I'm not sure what that airplane is. NTSB investigators have now laid out the sequence of events that led to the accident. The plane involved in the fatal accident had landed after a flight from Dallas-Fort Worth to Montgomery. While the American Eagle flight was uneventful, the Embraer's auxiliary power unit was inoperative during the flight. The APU powers all of the aircraft's non-propulsion equipment, including electrical, hydraulic systems. Yeah. As a result, the pilots elected to leave the small airliner's jet engines running until the plane was connected to ground power. Now, here's where... This is where it takes a turn. This is where it flips into like, fuck, dude. Reportedly, the ground crew was briefed twice that the plane's jet engines would be running while the plane was parked. The first officer of the flight even reminded the ramp agents about this through the cockpit window. You can go on to read more and more of this, but according to NTSB, despite these multiple warnings, video surveillance footage from the airport shows the unnamed ramp agent walking around the Embraer I'm probably not saying the right airplane, and stepping in front of the #1 jet engine while it was still running. Footage shows the agent being pulled off their feet into the turbine.
Wait, they actually have video of it.
Yeah, the pilot felt the plane shake violently. What was that? We're not moving, are we?
Did he say he was yelling through the cockpit window?
Well, he's probably like pointing or like doing like some kind of thing.
The guy's not getting it.
This is the guy, dude. Okay, so imagine this briefing situation, and everybody knows this dude is going to somehow fuck this up.
Right.
Like it's one thing that's out of the routine.
Fucking Terry.
And so he's the boss guy, the head agent, whatever it was called, the ramp agent, is grabbing him, right?
He's like snapping at him.
He's like,
Terry.
Terry. And he, yeah, what's up? Like takes his headphones off. He goes, so what's going on right now? And he goes, fuck. But what was that again? The jet engines are going to be on. Oh, yeah, the jet engines are going to be on. Don't go near him. No problem. No, I got it. Give him the thumbs up. And then walks out there and then turns and gives him one more thumbs up. And then just fucking gets sucked into the jet engine. Just like, what the fuck, Terry? God damn it, dude. They're all like waving like this. And he looks back. He's like a little goofy wave. And then just like he's gone. He's just fucking gone. Just a little parade wave. Like how frustrated his coworkers had to be. He's like, what the fuck, dude? And then he like waves back at the other agents, and then he looks up at the cockpit and like gives them a thumbs up. And they're like, no! And he's like, ooh, like, and he's like, why is everyone waving at me? Just a wood chipper. Oh God. So this little situation reminded me of a true story that happened that I haven't thought about this story in a really long time. Going back to high school football, okay? Dude, this kills me. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I'm running back.
I can't shake the visual.
I know. I love this one too. Oh my God, I see it perfectly. Everyone's face. My really good buddy Matt is the quarterback. I'm running back. We're all in the huddle. And we're really close to scoring the game-winning touchdown. Like we're on the fucking 10-yard line, but it's like 3rd and 2. So we're gonna try to draw the other team off sides because we haven't done that all fucking year. Like it was just like, oh, not this game. So we're like, okay, well they're kind of jumping it, so we're gonna try to get them on this one. So like my buddy Matt, he goes blah 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 blah. He goes on 2, and then he grabs one of the linemen's helmets, grabs him by the face back. Because he knows he's an idiot. And he goes, on 2! Like, he yells it in his face, right? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, on 2. Okay. And he goes, break. We go up there, he goes, hey, hot! And the lineman jumps off sides. He fucking backs us up. And then I'm so mad. The look on my friend's face when he got the it's like he just goes like all he did was this. He goes, what the fuck? And he goes, oh shit, sorry. I'm like, dude. On 2, like 1 inch from his face. Yeah, no, on 2. Okay, on 2. And we're like, hey, just fucking, he sprinted out of his stance. Like he didn't just barely move. He just smashed the other defensive lineman, dude.
Thought he was doing the right thing.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. He looks around and puts, what the fuck, dude?
Dude, I did that exact same thing in flag football. Mm-hmm. When you started telling the story, I was like, oh my God. This is
going to happen.
I did this. Mm-hmm. I was playing wide receiver, and it was towards the end of the game too. When our quarterback said the same thing. He goes, "We're gonna go on 2, try to get him to jump off." Mm-hmm. And he's looking around. Everybody got it. I went up to the line, stood there, and he said, "Huh," and I took off. And I look back. It's that look like,
dude.
What are you doing? We just 10 seconds ago we talked about this. You said you heard it,
right? Yes, of course.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Fine.
Give him a little chest tap.
Get away. I got it. I'm
not a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Go out there and check with the ref, and just sprint up.
Dude, I did.
Am I outside? Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I do that with my wife though too. Mm-hmm. She's like, "Will you make sure to put the laundry over to?" I got it, and then she's like, Remember?
Well, last time you did.
and
Well,
I'm
I
like-
know that was last time.
And then I'm like, I'm getting mad. And I'm like, I got it. God, I'm not an idiot. I say it like that.
treat me like a baby.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And then the next
Huffy
morning,
puffy.
hey, did you put the laundry over? Oh, fuck.
God damn it. How come you didn't remind me? Like you tried to
Yeah,
pass
yeah,
it back. Just a quick jump back to
Oh,
football because
God.
I forgot. I've jumped off sides. But the one that I do remember, because I was a running back, is so you'd go in motion.
Uh-huh.
And so it was on 2 or whatever it was. So I went in motion too soon. And then, so I just had to like get behind the quarterback and like stay in one spot and like just like kind of dance.
Yeah.
Like I'm jogging in place because
Yeah.
I'm way too early to the spot to get the handoff. I'm like, fuck. That play did not work. We're like, well, yeah, it's going to this guy dancing.
What's he doing back there?
What the fuck are you doing? You trying to distract us? But picturing this same like ramp agent in a different situation. And I mean, one that came to mind, of course, was a lawyer. He goes, okay, today you're going to be on the stand. All right. Now, what are we not? What are we not going to say? What are we not going to say?
Did I kill the guy?
Fucking. He goes, you didn't kill him. I didn't kill him. Yeah, that's right. No, I was going to say that. I was going to say no, I didn't kill him. I wasn't even there. He goes, no, you were there. He's like, fuck. Okay. So they're like, okay. And they go up there. He gets like, did you kill him? I go, fucking killed him.
Yeah.
And I was there the whole time. He's like, what the god
There goes
damn
my
it.
whole case.
Fuck. And then another funny situation that came to my head was robbers.
Oh, God.
I guess kick something. Robbers that are going in to rob a bank. And you got you got Pinky in the Brain, right? So you got the smart one, and they're all decked out in their shit, and they're like, guns on the outside of the bank, total movie kind of switch.
Just badasses
Because you
ready to go in.
remember the plan? And he knows he's a dipshit. Like his mask isn't even on yet.
Yeah.
You know the plan? And he goes, yeah, he goes, put your fucking mask on.
Yeah.
Shit, okay.
Oh, right.
You know the plan? You know the plan. And he goes, okay, so I'm going to go left, right? And then you're going to go right. And you're going to go disable the alarm. Okay. He goes, yeah. He goes, yeah, of course. And he goes, then, you have to go, you go to the front cash registers, do that. I'm going to go back to the left side. And I'm going to go to the vault, okay? And then I'm going to blow the vault. I'll grab the cash. We'll get out of here in 1 minute. That's our goal, blah, blah, blah. He goes, yeah, you got it, of course. And they go in there and just fucking, like shoot the guns in the air.
This is a stick up.
It's a stick up. And like the smart one, like shooting it, like point, get on the ground. And he goes all the way around and gets in the back area. And he's like, he's kneeling down at the vault. And he's like, takes his backpack off. He's beep, 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 like planting the explosives. And then over his shoulder, he just goes, he just hears heavy breathing.
He's like, is it working?
He turns around. What the fuck? What? Shit. Oh fuck! He's like, the alarm. Oh god damn! I'm so sorry. Oh no! Yeah, beep, beep, beep. You got it. Oh my god, that would kill me.
Jesus Christ!
Dude.
You had one job.
But this article right here just made me start thinking about just stupid mistakes that have happened in the workplace at all, and it brought me up. I came across a website called Ruin My Week that just had a list of people that were tweeting out their worst job screw ups.
Oh no!
And some of them are pretty good. So I'm going to thumb through just some of them, not all of them, and read it. So this first one by the Oracle of Delphi replied, spent 6 months with the typo kind retards in my email signature instead of kind regards.
I was a senior nurse learning disabilities.
I was a senior nurse at a learning disabilities center. Dude, can you fucking...
They're like, is this guy fucking serious?
What is happening? And this other guy who goes by BD says, I got in the elevator with a woman and said, what floor? She looked at me puzzled and said, 2. Brandon, it's Jessica. I worked with you for 2 months. Oh, whoops. Oh man, I'm sorry about that.
Like, I'm sorry. I was used to staring at your
He's like, oh shit.
boobs.
Yeah.
I realized you had a face.
And this other guy said, I did 2-year-old acid, the drug.
Is that a bad thing?
I guess maybe it goes bad. And had to call out of work the next day because it kicked in 3 hours after the party. I stayed up for 12 hours and ended up tweeting about the company not paying me well.
Oh God.
And then they liked the tweets. I blocked them, but I still came into work the next day.
They liked it.
They're like, okay. He's like running what happened. And this guy, final one, I ran 2 coffee jugs of cleaning acid through the coffee machines. It looked like water. So they thought that they were like, just making coffee, and served a cup to the visiting area manager
God.
on my first day at the Deep Pan Pizza Company. Just fucking.
Was he arrested for
I
manslaughter?
don't know. Could have killed him. Brought a lit lit cigarette into a fireworks factory back in '98. A few days later, I hit the sprinklers with a raised forklift. Like this guy's just like, I don't know. Yeah, I'll just leave.
He's just on all. Yeah, like not only did I do that, but I also did this.
He's like, I'll just leave. All right. Well, that was my dick.
There's a video. It's kind of like it's a comedy thing. I think it's comedy, and it might be real. It's like German or something. Okay. And it's basically like it's safety, and they're following this guy through all the factory stuff. Have you seen that? Where he's like cutting people's heads off?
Yeah, it's a fake safety.
So fucking funny though, but it's like
guy's like, whoa, he falls off a ladder and just explodes into a buzzsaw.
This guy's just causing all this havoc, and it just thinks of that guy. Like they're like the guy that's like, you got this right. And he's like, dude, why is everyone always saying that to me?
Like, well, because last week you killed Mark. Oh well, no, he shouldn't have been there. I mean, he was inside the caution tape. No, he wasn't. Yeah, he was.
We told you. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
We have video of him not.
No, you don't. Whatever. Fuck you guys. Puts his headphones back on.
But I just last thing on this, just the visual of everyone waving at him, going, "Get away, get away!" And he just sees that as like some sort of like a dance or whatever.
He's waving his glowy sticks.
Yeah, and then the sticks just fall on the ground.
Like if it was a cartoon, like just all of his clothes just go. Like just fall to the ground, and he just goes shooting through.
Or other way, like his clothes get ripped off, and he's wearing like heart boxers underneath. And then he covers up his private area. Yeah, that's totally a fucking cartoon. Anyway, that's poor. It's obviously not funny that he died, but everybody knows that fucking guy.
Dude, and the more I looked at it, I was like, of course I got it, dude. Look, leave me alone. All right, show me your dick.
All right, let me see here. Topless woman breaks into church, destroys Jesus statue, police say.
Damn.
And her picture is
her picture looks like someone
doozy.
Police for sure destroy
a
Jesus statue.
Police North Dakota said 35-year-old Brittany. I'm not gonna say her name. I don't want to call her out.
All right. I mean, all right.
It's a funny thing that somebody did.
Okay.
Said a woman wearing no shirt or bra broke into a Catholic church at North Dakota and destroyed the statue of Jesus Cristo.
Okay.
Fargo police said they responded to a call, St. Mary's Cathedral in downtown at 6:30. Tuesday, a topless woman damaging property. When officers arrived, they said they saw a woman running across the street, but were able to detain her. According to court documents, the woman also had no shoes on. Police identified the blah blah. Officers said that we were not able to answer basic questions, appeared to be under the influence of narcotics.
What?
Yeah, right?
No.
But imagine, like, I don't think church was going on at the time.
I would assume not if you had to break in.
Yeah.
That's a creepy church. If you get in there, like, and lock the fucking doors.
Put a big old, lock on it. Yeah. She's out there with, like, but I visualize this, like, church going on, and everyone's, like, singing hymns and stuff like that. Oh, Christ, my Lord. And then we sit down and sing to Jesus. And then the doors quick.
Just naked
She comes
meth.
running in. Probably with just pants on, I imagine. If she had no shoes, no shirt, no
topless
church service.
Hey! No communion.
But she's...
No shirt, no shoes, no communion.
That's probably why that's what happened. She came in, and they didn't give her the body of Christ, so she destroyed the statue.
I guess I'm really hungry.
She's just pouring the wine all over her naked boobs and
for her OnlyFans account.
Just kicks into like stripping
for all 5 of her subscribers on OnlyFans. And it's all of her cousins. It looks
Gross.
it looks like there's a lot going on in this situation. I don't want to judge her too bad, but
yeah, and it's not even like what she did. It's it's people if you're addicted to drugs, dude, crazy things. That's not the funny part. I'm not trying to say that's the funny part. It's just the idea of like someone being in church And like picture like an old woman in church. She's just like this old woman who had sex 3 times in her life with her husband. She has 3 kids.
Right.
Like
3 batting 1,000.
everything. Yeah, everything that it's very much like godly and all this. And this woman's up there just like, woo! Pouring wine, looking for some pole to strip on.
Jesus!
And then start destroying statues.
She's trying to dance with the Jesus statue. That's what happened.
She jumped up on it and she's like trying to grind on it and it breaks and falls.
Dude, I would go back to church. That's why I stopped going, because shit like this didn't happen.
Yeah, that would make him. I would probably go if that's what happened.
If like at least once a month, a naked lady came in and ripped Jesus off the wall, yeah, I'll fucking go to church for that. Mm-hmm. Be awesome. Be a great, yeah. I mean, if you want a full congregation, then that's what you do.
Imagine there's like
you're competing with TikTok,
like a band.
You got to step it up.
Right? Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Churches, they need to. That's the whole thing. If they feel like they're losing people, it's because they're not thinking ahead. They're not being. You got to change with the times.
Can you imagine like a sermon's going on and the priest just fucking like doing some kind of like
a
TikTok dance, and so are all the altar boys. Like, it's like, like everyone's getting into it, but he's still doing like and then he came down to see us,
swinging his legs around.
He's doing like a cool dance. Damn, I just knocked this sound panel off the wall.
Good job.
Whoops. Oh man. Right.
That sounds like it sounds like Righteous Gemstones. The son, it's like the hip pastor. He's like the youth pastor.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, I had those
imagine going to like youth group and that's what's going on. They're like doing imagine creating a TikTok for Jesus.
Conch shell necklace. You're like, oh no, loving Jesus, cool, man. Like, let me show you. Like, you want some Doritos? And fucking squeeze it, or like whatever shit they'd have. And like he walks up, oh no, for Jesus, like pops up his skateboard. He goes, yeah, no, I'm here for Jesus.
Skating for Jesus.
You're skating, shredding for Jesus.
Everything, something for Jesus makes it so much hipper.
Sex for Jesus. Gang
no
bang?
sex for Jesus.
That's a throwback to, I guess we're just working our way to gape for God. So we made it.
It always
comes
leads back.
Always leads back to gaping for God.
It's all predetermined.
Right. It's all
predetermined to come back for that.
We're all just riding it out. Right?
Yeah. We feel like we don't have anything, but it's all going to end up gaping.
Eventually we all gape.
Anyway.
Amen.
Yeah. Amen.
And they rise, please.
Yep.
And then they just go into another song. Eventually we all gape. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Gaping for,
okay. Let's move on to our petty beef for this week.
Okay.
Silence in the court! You are now entering the petty beef courtroom, where all sides of some bullshit will be heard and evaluated. The people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are final-ish. This is petty beef.
Briefcase in hand. Where's your briefcase? You forgot it?
Oh, nice. Fine. It's right there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah?
I had a thought on the airplane guy that got sucked in the engine, and I know we're kind of running behind, so it's going to be funny. I have an idea for the VIP party
about the extra bonus content.
The guy gets sucked in. It's a really funny thought, and I know it's going to take too long, so we'll do it in the...
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Well, now I'm excited.
Yeah.
I mean, look at me.
I know.
Look at me.
Yeah, look, you're hard as a rock.
Feel these nipples. All right, so our petty beef for this week is coming in from our clown-punching son, Seth. You'll see. Who writes, so, my girlfriend thinks I jerk my jerkin too much and gets mad when I do. We don't have sex much due to us always being busy.
On account of
and having 2 5-year-olds. So now I have to do it when I wake up or I get home early. I can't help it. I'm a very sexual guy and she turns me on. Am I in the wrong? Should I choke the chicken less? On average, I spank the monkey 5 times a week. That's maybe 2 football fields worth. Nice.
I think it's totally reasonable.
Fuck yeah,
case solved.
Yeah, I fucking do it. I mean, it's going to come back around to my same stance on porn, which would be if you're beating off or you're watching porn and beating off, whatever it is putting a damper on your sex life, and that's a problem, then you have to address it. So if you're just like jerking off all the time, and then when she's like, well, you want to have sex? You're like, nah, no, I just came in the shower. Good night. Like that might be. It's like just
no. Are you hungry? No, I had a bite to eat on the way here.
Oh man, looks like you fucking sneezed in the shower again. Yeah, I don't know. Must be getting the cold. Like, sneezed on the soap. Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's sneezing everywhere.
Sneezing everywhere.
Sneeze fest.
Fucking sneezy.
That's gonna be my rap name.
Sneeze. So if it is interfering with the sex life itself, then you got to slow down. But if not, like, I am also a very sexual person. It just can't ever be a thing that ends up, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, then there's also, I mean, this is not what he's talking about, but I'm just thinking about the porn side. Like, there's also where, like, everything's fine, but then, like, she sees what you're looking up in porn-wise, and she goes, oh, I'm not anything like that. But what she doesn't know is, like, you don't fucking care. Like, that's not what it is at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's, like, you just look up weird shit. Things get pretty weird sometimes, and then you come back to reality.
Everyone's familiar with rabbit holes.
Yeah. I fuck them.
Yeah. I mean, I take a rabbit hole at this point.
What do you think about Seth? I mean, you said that you feel like jerking off 5 times a week, totally fine.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Like, if he's not trying to pursue relations with his wife, and I get it, everyone's busy. Like, we have young kids.
There's like the effort too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad. Whoever thought,
yeah,
14-year-old you would ever think that you'd get older and be like, nah, I just jerk off. Like, never, ever would I have thought you'd get to a point where you're like, that's just too much work. I'd rather just jerk off.
Yeah, I mean, because it's sex. If you like, depending on like what kind of sex you have, it can be. It's like, is it worth the effort?
Yeah.
And if she wants
got a big day tomorrow,
if she's wanting to have sex and he's like, if he's like turning it down because he's jerking off all the time, then he probably is in the wrong. But if he's like trying to pursue it and she's just never into it,
right,
and then that causes him to jerk off, then
she's mad about it.
Yeah, like, I don't think that's reasonable for her to be mad because he has those urges and he's trying to do it with her, and if she's saying no or not going along with it, he's got to get it out somehow.
Seems like maybe a conversation about maybe she just feels threatened by it. It's not even it's just like a weird feeling, but like she doesn't feel like it's making her feel like she's not doing, I want to say your job, but that part of the relationship, she's not fulfilling that. It's making her feel bad. So maybe that's it. Maybe that's why she doesn't like you jerking off, because it makes her feel bad. So go talk about it, guys.
It's a lot of things come down. We've said this 1,000 times on this petty beef. A lot of it is just, it's a conversation between the two. Mm-hmm. Like, if she says, why, like, ask him, why are you jerking off so much? And if he says, well, I'm trying to be sexual with you and you're just not. But at the same time, like, when you're married and you have kids, like, romance and stuff can just go by the wayside. And it's like, I would love to have sex, but I want to just do it in bed when we roll over and do it. Like, maybe he needs to show a little effort.
If there's a heavy sigh on the front end, that's not nearly much fun.
Maybe he needs to figure out what gets her turned on, and then if he starts doing that, then she might throw her vag at him.
Picture in this day, he's like, if Seth hears this, he goes, okay, I'm gonna go talk to her. And go like, I gotta talk to you tonight to get the kids to bed. Sit down on the couch. And he goes, babe, like, I mean, I know that I'm jerking off a lot, but I feel like, maybe there's something deeper on your side that I'm not understanding. And she goes, Seth, will you please, you're jerking off right now. And he's just talking to her and just
casual conversation.
He's like, and you're thinking like that. He's just like, he goes, yeah, no, I know. And she goes, please. I don't know, but my podcast dad said it's not a problem. So
yeah.
Anyway,
you said that I'm in the right here.
It's Sunday, and this is my 5th time, so we're good.
Yeah. So like, if he's addicted to masturbating and that's all he wants to do, then she's got some beef with that. But if he's having to do that because it's they're just never having sex, then like I know that urge of like, I got to get this out.
Got to get out of there.
Have a conversation, work it out,
talk about it,
and
don't jerk off while you have that conversation. Yeah. Or do just let us know how it goes. Are you ready to move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Hooray! We aren't doomed.
Yeah.
This is a pretty cool story, Joe.
Make me happy.
Upon the occasion of a funeral for one Hody Childress from Geraldine, Alabama. A lot going on in Alabama. It was revealed that for a decade, this quiet and humble gentleman was sort of a guardian angel for the town's poor and sick.
Love that.
A farmer and U.S. Air Force veteran, Childress began a covert charity campaign when he visited a local Geraldine drugstore and learned that all too many of the people, 900 people, the residents, couldn't afford to pay their prescriptions.
Okay.
So life up until that point had been difficult from a health standpoint. Childress lost his son in 73 and his wife in 99, whom he used to carry into the stands for local games due to her multiple sclerosis.
So he had the football games, yeah.
Yeah, just carry her up the stairs.
Good guy.
Upon hearing of his neighbor's inability to always afford the medications, he handed Brooke Walker, owner of Geraldine Drugs, a $100 bill. Here's $100 for anyone who can't afford their prescription, Walker recalled in an interview with local news. Do not tell a soul that the money came from me. Tell them that it's a blessing from God. Man. A month later, Walker saw Childress again, walk in the store and hand her another $100 bill with the exact same instructions. Do not tell a soul. Money came from me. Tell them it's a blessing from God. He would return on the first of every month for the same motivation. Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Just a piece of shit.
Just call me God. Eventually, he just walks in, hands him a dollar, goes, I am God.
Hey, God
hey,
again.
It's God. Hey, it's God again. Just swinging by.
Popping by real quick.
We put your hand out, kiss it. All right, bye.
He did this every month, the first of every month motivation for years until late 2022 because he wasn't able to walk due to pulmonary disease and other health conditions. He decided he needed to enlist someone for help. He trusted the task to his daughter, Tanya. I was shocked. I had no idea that he was helping these people. At his funeral on January 5th, 2023, Nix told the story of Childress' decade of giving and how he was able to cover the cost of expensive medications for 2 Geraldine residents per month.
That's awesome.
The word got out, and they had an angel in their midst, and W reports townspeople have agreed to carry on his legacy. There's so many people, Geraldine, who have lived longer because of Hody. Pharmacist Walker said, Hody was a true humble servant who will always be loved.
That's pretty cool. I love that. I love him.
It's just
love him.
The idea that he could have said, "Hey, this is from Hody," and everyone knows. Right. But he's like, "Nah, don't tell anybody." Yeah,
like the opposite of Jerry Jones for the Cowboys.
Yeah,
like the opposite of that because he wants everybody to know that he is the owner of the Cowboys.
You know, I did that, right?
Like the players will have interviews, and then they'll have an exclusive interview with him. Like he's into a contract.
You know, I pay these guys, right?
It's just so weird. So this guy doing the opposite of that.
How about them boys?
Anyway,
thought that was cool.
That is really cool. Man.
Good on him.
I know. I love it. I love it so much. Good on you, buddy. Thanks for changing some lives. All right, let's move on and just hear from some of our kids.
Okay.
All right, let's hear what you guys think.
Really? You want to talk to me? Wow, that's cool.
Email number 1 coming in from our bloodbath son, Brad, who writes, Hey, daddies. Listening to the last episode, I'm not sure exactly which one they're talking about. Oh, he said, you're talking about snot rockets, then went into ear infections, and I got a story for you. About 6 years ago, I got the flu, and I was sick for about a week. Towards the end of it, I got a double ear infection. That's fun. What a fun bonus.
I know that game.
After a couple days, the pain went away, but my ears felt plugged for another almost 2 weeks. That's when the blood started.
That's when the blood started.
It's a scary line.
That's when the blood started.
That's something out of a horror movie.
Yeah, it is.
And the kid's like, and that's when the blood started.
And then the man came.
My nose began bleeding one day at work, and I couldn't get it to stop. I tried putting my head back, practically drowning myself in my own blood. That didn't work. In order to keep working, I jammed tissue in my nose to finish my work for the day. Went home, and my nose continued to bleed. Mind you, this wasn't just a trickle. It was as if I broke my nose and it was pouring blood.
It's a dick trickle.
Fuck. It would stop for about 15 minutes every now and then, but would start right back up and be prolonged. It'd be a prolonged bleed again. I had a friend staying with us at the time, and when he came home one night, he ran into the house not knowing what he'd find. His concern stemmed from my earlier action of blowing bloody clots and streams of blood all over the snow out of the back door of the house. The whole area was covered in red-stained snow and globs of what I'm guessing was some sort of clotting and sinus shit that came out when I was blowing blood everywhere.
Good God.
Blowing blood could either be a horror movie or a porn. After 2 days of almost nonstop bleeding, it finally dried up. I also noticed at the time...
Because he ran out of blood.
Because I was a prune. I also noticed at the time that my ears were no longer plugged, and I could hear just fine. Okay.
Everything just clears
You're
up.
Back. I guess I bled out whatever was plugging my ears. Question mark? It was pretty intense. My wife was yelling at me the entire time to go to the hospital, but toxic masculinity or something like that. Anyway, keep up the good
I'm
work, fellas.
fine. Just a scratch.
Yeah. And by any chance this gets read on the show, I hope Brian enjoys the long run on paragraph. Well, sorry. I did try adding a few punctuations for you, though. Take it easy, fellas, and stay warm. Brad from Michigan.
Oh, I noticed. I'm glad I didn't read it, or I would have yelled at.
Ezra gets crazy bloody nose sometimes, like out of nowhere. The most recent one we were at actually at axe throwing, and he was just sitting on the couch, and he goes, "Dad!"
An axe cut his nose off.
He turns around, there's an axe in his head. I'm like, "Well, how did that happen?"
It was an accident.
Yeah, and he goes, "Dad," and I look at him. He goes, like points to his nose. I'm like, fuck. So I skip my turn and lose the tournament. And I go to the bathroom, just get clods of it. And you never really know. Sometimes it's going to be like a 10-minute thing. This one was like, it was like 45 minutes to an hour. And that's, I mean, it looks like a ton of blood. And if a bloody nose doesn't stop, it actually is really bad. So 2 days of this shit. Brad, you definitely should have gone to the hospital. That's not good to just have blood pouring out of your head for 2 days.
And your wife has every right to be like, dude, go.
I would have like drugged him and then threw him in the car and just dropped him off at the hospital.
But
with
it's a blood thinner, so he starts bleeding more.
Oh, shit. You mix up a sleepy pill with a blood thinner? Fuck. Whoops.
I can relate to this completely. As a kid, I had nosebleeds all like in the heat. I'd just be able to be a hot summer day, my nose started bleeding, and I used to get double ear infection. I used to get both my nostrils would bleed, and I'd get double ear infections. So I can relate to that story quite a bit. And I remember in basketball practice one time in high school, I got smacked in the face, and it bled from. The practice had just started, and it was a 2-hour practice. I was in the locker room trying to get it to stop the entire time. Like maybe within the first 10 minutes that happened, so almost 2 hours.
Just bleeding. And
it like I would put my head back too, and it would just drain.
You could feel it?
It was just draining down my throat. And so I was going this, trying to stop it, and spitting into the sink, like globs of blood into the sink.
You just got your ass kicked.
So yeah, I know all that game.
Yeah, fun. All right, do you want to read our second one here?
Sure,
okay.
yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm excited to read this one because Crystal is pissed.
Oh.
That we're not reading her emails.
Am I going to find out why?
I don't know.
Just because she's not reading. Okay.
Yeah.
I just found out.
Because we just keep dodging her. So this is coming from our butthurt daughter, Crystal.
Okay.
Crystal with an E. So that's probably why I'm not reading her emails, because it's Christelle. So I remember as a kid, I was convinced that drinking and driving meant that you couldn't drink anything while behind the wheel. One day, my mom had a soda in her cup holder, and I got so upset. She asked why I was crying, and I said, "Because you're going to go to jail." Oh. Of course, she had no idea what I was talking about.
Wait, he's like, "Who told you?" Like that's what she turns around and says.
Who have you been talking to?
Right. I didn't do it. I wasn't the only one. I didn't want to do it.
Very specific. Like I told her I wasn't there on Saturday night.
I wasn't there Saturday night. I was with you. Like, of course I couldn't have killed him.
If anybody asked, you tell them that I was with you.
Right. Okay.
Where was I? When
I was going to go to jail.
When asked to elaborate, I said, "You can't drink and drive." Obviously, explained that it only applied to alcohol.
Okay.
That is so funny, though. Like, kids, they don't understand, but then they have the fear. So, like, it's like, dude, it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Again, like, back to Ezra in Hawaii, the entire time, he was just fucking terrified Pepper was going to get swept out into the ocean.
Yeah.
Like, because a story came up one time, so now every time Pepper, like, he would bawl, thinking that she was going to disappear into the ocean.
Yep.
So scared.
She's just, like, living her best
so
life.
much fun, and he's just crying and terrified on the beach.
And, of course, he's just stuck on it. He can't get off of it.
Yeah, he tries and he looks over, he starts crying again. He's
Poor
like,
little guy.
Man, I don't know.
Ruined his whole trip.
I know.
Another thing is that she told me that big ass towers with red blinking lights, maybe air traffic controller, I'm not sure what they're used for, parentheses. She said that they were Rudolph's nose. Santa was watching me. I wasn't smart enough to realize they were always blinking, not just as Christmas time. So I believe Rudolph was telling Santa every bad thing I did. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a great tactic
I pulled
for
that
kids,
with
though.
my kids.
See? Look at he's watching you right now.
Yeah, he's getting closer.
Yeah.
He's getting closer.
Shut. You better stop asking. Just go to sleep. Stop talking.
Go to bed. He's like, why do I have to go to bed? He just yank the blinds up and point to the blinking light out the window. Because Rudolph.
Mommy's trying to have a drink.
Okay.
Anyway, Now it's my turn. As a parent, I convinced my daughter that every Mexican restaurant has a room in the back where they milk chihuahuas. That's where Chihuahua cheese is made. She believed that until she was 16. Ha ha!
That's awesome.
Maybe someday you'll acknowledge me since I write in every fucking time you ask us to. Dicks.
Fair.
Your ever slighted, seldom heard daughter, Cristel.
Cristal. I love the Mexican restaurant lie about Chihuahua cheese.
It's so funny.
I might take that one. Be like, well, you know why this pizza's so good, or whatever it is. Like, oh no, in the back room they are milking like wiener dogs.
Just something that shouldn't be milked.
Yeah, what's something you shouldn't be milking?
Like this
raccoon.
Yeah, raccoon.
Milking the waiters. Okay, don't say that.
A honey badger.
Bees.
They're milking the honey badger for the honey that we use.
That's
in our
why the cheese is so good.
Yeah,
because it's sweet. It's sweeter than most. Like what? Yeah. No. They won't let anybody back there. It's like Willy Wonka. Or whatever.
There's Oompa Loompas and
it's the whole thing.
Fat kids eating microphones. Or as his dad.
All right, man. Well, that was episode 33. I feel pretty good about it. Yeah, I'm excited
Alonzo
to
Mourning would be proud.
Fly on over into the bonus side. If you do subscribe to our Patreon after every single show, because keep the shit show rolling. And you can hear it all by heading over to patreon.com/CanYouDon'tPodcast. Find the link in the episode description. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. It's too soon to call which vote is winning the rotten sled thing at the moment, because we're recording this on the day that post was made. So we'll get around to it. You can see the video of this show on YouTube. You search for Can You Don't Podcast, and you have something you want to see on the show. Hey guys, hey Can You Don't Podcast. And thanks to the babysitters, as always, doing a great job. Our page hardly gets any flags from Facebook, so that's all thanks to the babysitters doing impeccable work. And you can be a part of that. The Can You Don't Playground. That's how you find it on Facebook. Just go search for it. So
you know what's funny? I got on Instagram yesterday, and I saw the question. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And I looked up and said, can you don't? I'm like, I didn't post that. I'm like, oh, good on Joe. Because we talked about in the show, like, we're going to do it. And I completely forgot again.
Yeah, I knew you would.
So I'm glad you did.
Oh, I would fucking do it.
Good job, Joe.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate it.
I have a funny visual for you to wrap this thing up this week. All right. Just bend over and show you my butthole.
Good God. Wrap it up already, huh?
So not doing a dad joke this week, but just a funny visual I came across that someone had posted. It says,
not your butthole, is it?
No, it's not my butthole. Batman would look ridiculous trying to solve crimes outside during a sunny day. And he really would. Just sweating in his rubber suit.
Because he's always out at night. Yeah.
He's always... Where is he? And it's this fucking big rubber suit guy. Dude, not nearly as cool.
Imagine him doing anything. Like he's walking by...
running in his cape.
Some kid, like his cat's up in the tree, you know, like the classic superhero. Where, like, where's your cat? It's up in my tree.
Right.
Where is he?
Yeah.
And he's like, he's way up in the tree. He's like, oh, God. He's like trying to climb this tree.
He's just like throwing ice down through his neck hole. It's like, fuck, it's 95 degrees. During the day, the crime is not nearly as fun to fight.
No.
At night, you get the good shit.
Yep.
But during the day, like you have like speeders and speeding tickets and jaywalkers.
Just basic.
Can you imagine? You get pulled over when you look in your rearview mirror, like, adjust it, and it's Batman. Like, what the fuck? License registration. And he's just like bored. He's so hot.
And you got to think about putting some vents in that thing.
His rubber's like scorching. You can see the heat coming off of it. I'll be right back. He's got to run your plates. He's just fucking huffing and puffing everywhere. All right. Okay, heading over to the VIP section.
All right, see you kids in there.
Smart. Bonus time.
I cannot get over that visual of like how cool Batman is at night, where it's just like, look at him. Oh, he's just like this. Everyone's like, oh, it's Batman. He's swinging down for something. It's all badass.
Stealthy.
Yeah.
Like you look up and you see a winged man.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck.
He shouldn't be flying. No. And then you see him during the day and he's just like, it's like such an inconvenience. Dude. He's just like walking around going, ugh.
He's just like trying to play a pickup game of basketball. His fucking cape's in the way all the like what noises does that make? Like a rubber boot bending?
Yeah, well, it's like a...
Yeah.
It's the rubber.
And one. Dude, him exhausted on a park bench, just his head back, he's going, oh my God. His kid, oh, this heat.
You know,
driving a boat? Like, what? I love it.
His cape flapping in the wind.
Swimming?
It's so heavy, you just sink,
Just
right?
die, but I mean, he's desperate. He's desperate, yeah.
You know when you like any sort of like tight clothing or I've recently we've been going to the mountain and you know it's cold but you dress to stay warm and you're sweating, so when you get home you're like trying to take off clothes and you're like, hey, can you grab that for me and have him pull off? Imagine like getting back to the bat cave and the smell,
asking Alfred to unpeel you.
Yeah, it's the smell of the sweat.
Dude,
yeah, like you'd have to ventilate that thing where it recycles the sweat into a cooling mechanism. That's what Alfred would be working on, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's trying to put vents in it, but Bruce Wayne's stubborn because it doesn't look as cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like more lightweight and everything, but he's like, no,
he's
dude.
like, no, we got this like new mesh material. It's like, looks dumb.
It's non-bulletproof though.
Looks dumb.
Would you want to sweat or you want to be bulletproof?
Do you want a job or not, Alfred? Okay. Sorry, Mr. Wayne.
Yes, Mr. Wayne. Yeah.
like the sweaty boots. Like he's stepping inside of him because his feet are all sweaty. Like he's wearing waders.
Sliding around.
Oh, man. That's funny. What a funny thing.
Oh, just the smell of that thing coming off.
Uh-huh.
Like if it was a cartoon, it'd have that green smelled steam coming up out of it and like just hangs it on a rack and it just smells.
It's like a wetsuit.
Alfred's like hosing it down.
Yeah, it looks like a dry suit, but it's made of fucking rubber. Just the worst material. Oh, man.
Any sort of material that shouldn't be.
And but this doesn't carry over to every single like superhero either.
No.
Like other ones they're fine in the day.
Yeah, Superman in the day is fine. Spider-Man.
Fuck yeah. Batman, no. It doesn't play.
That's true.
It's just goofy as shit.
Yeah, that's what I never thought about. Well, because it's such a nocturnal animal. A bat. Like it's like.
I'm sure there's other ones. I'm not big into the superhero world, but I can't think of one that would look as ridiculous as Batman just walking down the street. Just exhausted. Hey, Batman, fuck you. Another scorcher today, huh, Batman?
Scorcher.
Fuck you, Steve. Fuck you, Steve. Like his cape's like hitting shit. He's just super miserable patrolling your local mall.
He's got a little name tag on there. It says Batman. You know?
Batman. Hello, my name is Batman. Ross, dress for less. Just checking shit. Beep.
The idea of him having any sort of a daytime job where he's working a toll booth. Like the small banter, like the small talk.
But he still looks at you really fast and his eyes are all painted black.
Imagine
2240. Fuck, Jesus.
Dude, imagine Batman doing any small talk.
Or on a date.
With that voice.
Yeah, not as Bruce Wayne, but as Batman.
Yeah, on a date would be funny. He's like,
sit down.
So what do you do for a living?
Yeah. I mean, I'm an accountant. What do you do? Fight crime. Justice. What?
I'm the Dark Knight.
Yeah. Justice.
Maybe you've seen my logo up in the sky.
You never get laid as Batman. Justice.
Trying to get the suit off.
Like date's going great. Like you finally think you might going to get laid. Talk about bringing a rubber. Right?
Yeah. Hey-o.
You get it. No, you think you're finally going to get laid, and then the bat signal comes up. You're like, ugh.
Oh, that would suck.
Fuck. You're like, sorry. Like whip your cape and smoke ball. Then you just disappear. Go fight crime. Go punch the scarecrow.
Any. God, that's so funny. Like any time where you're like, because usually like when let's say you're at like a dinner and the doctor's pager goes off, he's like, everyone's, I gotta take this surgery or whatever, I gotta attend to. And so Batman, because when he's Bruce Wayne, he finds a way out, you know. But if it was just always Batman, it's like sitting at the dinner with his bat suit on.
I have to. I mean, it's in my brain. That bat suit's not coming off easily, and you know there's not a zipper for the pee hole. So like he's wearing this thing. And she goes, "Oh, did you bring protection?" You kidding me? I'm entirely rubber. Like I can't even get it out. Like it's just like squishing this rubber mound.
Yeah, imagine like dry humping
a rubber mound, and Batman's moaning.
Yeah. You like that?
It's like weird. I thought I did. This is weird. Get out of here. Like a Ken doll down there.
You like that? You like that? You like when I do that? You like when I'm doing that to you?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it feels great.
Yeah, Joyce. Because I'm Batman.
Yeah, we're actually starting doing a little bit more of the voice.
Because there's kind of a lisp in there too.
Yeah, it's not just an angry one.
It's like this. Do you like when I rub my bulging penis?
Right. Oh man. Okay. Let's get off of fucking this guy. And let's go
That's
back.
what she said.
Let's go back into getting sucked into a jet engine. Can't we?
Okay. Yeah.
Please.
Can we please
Go back. So what were you gonna say? What were you gonna say about getting sucked into a jet engine?
Oh, just okay. So like, I visualize the plane is taxiing into the tarmac,
terminal.
Yeah, terminal, whatever the fuck that.
I think the tarmac's the whole thing,
tunnel
right?
thing is.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, you're taxiing through the tarmac up to the thing
that's
where
not terminal,
you get off the. That's cancer.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It's where you walk through the fucking tunnel. That thing you park in whatever that place is called. So you know how it goes, bing, and everyone stands up, and you're like, "What the fuck are you standing up for? We're gonna be here for 20 minutes."
Yep.
That whole thing. So you're sitting in your window, and you're just waiting for your stuff, the luggage to come off and everything.
Like
So
kind of weird they kept the jet engines on.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, well, it's maybe something's going on. The guy announces it. Sorry, we need a minute because we got to run these engines, whatever.
Charge the battery.
Yeah, it's like whatever, fine. So you're watching the luggage go off, and it's getting on the rack, and then all of a sudden you don't see the guy get sucked in. You're just staring at the thing, and all of a sudden you just like this red blood goo infested just splatters all over the luggage
cart.
And you're like, what the fuck is that? All the luggage.
I think even better if there was a luggage guy. And he's like, do like he has his noise canceling headphones on, and he's behind the engine. So like, I mean, it's still he didn't listen very well either.
Yeah.
But here's a hypothetical situation. He's back there and he's like tossing him to his buddy. It just gets coated in someone else.
And he's down, the other guy tosses him, piece of luggage, just hits him in the chest.
Just goos him, just turns him into a goo ball.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I quit. I knew today was gonna fucking suck.
Well, it's funny. Let's say he wasn't privy to the conversation. So first of all, he doesn't know what the fuck just hit him. He's like, what is this? But if he was privy to the conversation about fucking Terry not listening, and they all go to their spot and they whap, he's like, fucking Terry. God damn it.
He's like, fuck. He looks up, he grabs the walkie-talkie, he's like, I'm covered in Terry.
Covered in Terry.
Sorry, what was that? Yeah, no, Terry got sucked to the fucking jet engine. And I'm covered in Terry. I'm gonna go home, okay?
We need a water truck over here.
I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm covered in Terry.
You're covering for Terry? No, I'm covering into. I'm covered in Terry.
No, I'm literally covered in Terry. Yeah, no, his blood, bones, guts, all of it.
It's like I'm covering. You're covering for Terry. Where'd he go? Did he go on his break?
Well, kinda. I mean, he broke.
It's gonna be a long break.
I mean, he broke. Yeah, no, he broke. I'm gonna go home. Okay.
Now imagine. Okay, so like all the luggage is on the cart. So now the guy has to. They drive it over. They start putting it on the thing. And let's pretend for the second, like maybe people did see it happen, maybe they didn't. So it's like, I wonder
if we can find the video. Oh yeah.
And so now all the luggage thing turns on, and everyone's standing there waiting for their luggage, and it's just all the luggage is coming around, covered
in
human skin, blood, everything.
I'm seeing if I can find it.
And no one can recognize their luggage because it's covered in. I think that's mine, but I can't tell. Everything's red.
It's like you're like when it comes around, you're rubbing your name tag.
Yeah,
like squeegeeing it off. Like, no, God damn it, not mine. No, fuck Ben. Nope, not me.
And then you have to get that luggage. You find yours, and then you have to wheel it out and get a taxi, or like your buddy Jim shows up to pick you up from the airport.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get some new luggage?
Do you have a tarp? Why? Well, funny story.
Yeah.
All my luggage is covered in a person. Oh, I'll tell you all about it.
What do you mean? Yeah, I'll tell you on the way.
Let me see if this is the one. If it is, I'll let you watch it. Worker gets sucked into it. This is 25 days ago. So, I mean, that's probably right around when this article came out. If it is it, I will tell you guys how to find it.
Was there another guy that got sucked into a jet engine, maybe?
Maybe. Now, this guy doesn't look like this guy looks like he works like an Air Force. Still going to be fucking sad to watch. I'm watching it. Hold on.
As he passes in front of the jet's engine, the power is enough to suck him into the engine.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking terrible. I've seen this one. So watch. See how he gets sucked into the fucking... What a terrible way to die.
Engine.
Watch, the other guy that goes in.
Is enough to suck him into the
See
engine.
ya!
Oh, God.
And just...
Look at that guy. Like, stop.
Dude.
That was
Miraculously, the crew member is pulled free.
It picked him up.
Survives.
He survived?
What? Is that what it said?
It just said he survived. Miraculously, he was pulled free. Go back.
What? Really?
Yeah.
And he was home for dinner.
Miraculously, the crew member is pulled free and survives.
Fucking what? Maybe that wasn't like a jet engine then. Because the jet engine I'm picturing, you're not going.
No, it would shred you to.
But this is like an Air Force plane, so maybe it was like a different vent situation.
Oh, could have just shot him through. Maybe he broke some bones.
Yeah, I wish I knew enough about it.
Because it's not the fan.
It's not spinning.
Engine.
Yeah, you're not making just perfectly timed. You just miss every single blade.
That's like remember The Rock? Where Sean Connery he memorizes all the things to get out of there, the blades and the fire and all that.
Yeah.
He just barely misses all that shit. Anyway.
So yeah, that was sad, but yeah, the visual of that dude, man. Everybody, I've worked with some of those. Where you're just like, I don't want to call anybody out, but like you would say exactly that. Okay, well tomorrow,
tomorrow, while you're
tomorrow, and then you got it, sure thing, boss. And then tomorrow, like they show up and like they didn't wear the fucking red shirt, and then everyone else is wearing a red shirt. You're like, fuck, man.
He sent you a text that, remember
in
that
the morning,
red shirt?
Remember, he's like, yeah, no problem. And then you show up and you're like, oh shit, like that was today.
I've done that shit,
totally
though.
happened.
God.
I've
never been sucked into a jet engine, but I have done that kind of stuff. Like, fuck. I'm terrible at remembering stuff. I'm good at dismembering stuff.
Dismembering stuff, bad at remembering it. Poor guy. Yeah, this guy wasn't okay. So there's that.
How do you have a funeral for that guy?
I don't know. It's just like a kiddie pool. That's sad.
They collect all the people and rinse them off, and it falls through it's like an aquifer.
Yeah, they have like some kind of broom on the other side and just push them into a big pan.
It's like a liquid. It's like a lava.
They use a wet vac.
Yeah, and then they put it into like a lava thing, a lava lamp.
That's how you found out that your husband died. Your boyfriend. Police show up to your house with a lava lamp they've made out of your fucking husband.
Sorry for your loss.
Sorry for your loss. And you walk. Oh, sorry. Not sure if you remember. These things take forever to warm up. So, and we're not even sure if it's going to work, but anyway, sorry. Put their hat back on. Get in the car. Oh shoot! One more thing. I mean, have you ever owned a lava lamp before? He's like, no.
Here's what you're going to want to do.
Well, here's the thing. They take forever to warm up. It's like you plug it in. Like at least a couple hours, like when you think you're gonna like want a lava lamp going on, and we didn't have time to test it. We gotta get back to work, so we're not sure if his body's gonna float around the same as like the, you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't want to leave you without saying that. Okay. Bye.
And then you might want to
sorry again. Bye.
Light some incense and everything. It's kind of like it's got neon shit everywhere. Lava lamp of her husband, and
that's so bad. There's no reason. I'm looking it up right now.
What are you looking up?
Can a dead body be turned into a lava lamp?
Google has one result because that's never been searched before.
No, it's there. My uncle has requested upon his death he would like to be cremated and put inside a lava lamp. Number 1, is this possible? Number 2, how much will it cost? Number 3, what color will it be?
And how much do you need?
The first response just says like ... Who the hell comes up with this stuff? He goes, I think he came up with it. Blah blah. I think it's the soul is dispersed into ambience after dying, and the spirit is left. Okay, that guy didn't answer the question. He just went on a tirade of Jesus. He goes, well, you don't want to be trapped in a lava lamp. You're never going to make it.
Yeah, you can't get to the pearly gates
Can't
if you're in a lava lamp.
Be trapped inside. Dad drank a lava lamp. Let's see what that's all about. Dude,
I bet there's some funny lava lamp stories.
I have I think I gifted it to my daughter Pepper.
Lava lamp?
Pepperoni bologna. Yeah, she's got that's her full name. Pepperoni bologna sandwich. Is that her
middle name?
It's the whole thing. Okay, so Dad drank a lava lamp at bedtime. And then it has a period, and it says, didn't go well. Okay. 35-year-old man went to the emergency room with nausea, tremors, and altered mental status. So it was a drug? He recently stopped drinking alcohol cold turkey. Could his issue be withdrawal or a lava lamp that he drank?
Imagine going to the hospital and they're like, is he having withdrawals? Yes, he is. He's like, okay, well,
is there anything else?
He just needs to work it out. And he's like, is there anything else that he did drink a lava lamp?
It's like, what? It's like
I should have led with that.
It's like 2 hours into the fucking appointment. He's like, oh, geez. Like, he's like, okay, now I got, no, it sounds like an ulcer, and your appendix might be. We're gonna take some CAT scans, and we'll get this all figured out. And you said like your knee's been bothering you. Okay, all right. Anything else? Well, right before I got here, I drank a lava lamp. Fucking what? I'm sorry. Can you say that again? Oh man. Okay.
I cracked open and drank a lava lamp.
And then like you just like, and then you fucking like, did I stutter? Like you're making fun of him? It's like, fucking, you're the one that drank a lava lamp. I hate saying this, but I'm not sure if I told this story. If yeah, I hope I haven't, because it makes me laugh every single time. So I do testosterone replacement because my balls are as old as an 85-year-old man. Ta-da! So that's cool. Just to
do they hang like that too?
Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in? Can you imagine your mutts being so you can make them into a bow?
Yeah.
like a bow tie? You go whip. Anyway, so I do testosterone replacement. Just to get my levels back to anywhere near it. They're still low, but I don't like them being that high. Like I'm used to them being low. So when levels are normal.
Wait, are we talking about your balls or the testosterone?
Testosterone in my body. Because I'm used to it being low. So when it's like normal, I just feel like I'm fucking like I'm on edge.
Okay.
Because I'm not used to it. So anyway, when I was first getting into this, I had to do some checkups with my doctor. Have I told you this story?
I don't think so.
Oh man, fucking great. Okay, and I'm just a goofball. I'm a goofy guy.
Yep.
I'm a silly goose.
Yep.
So I go in there, and my primary doctor is a she, and we sit down. No, what? Come on, don't do that.
Well, I just don't know.
Never. Oh, you're talking about like my balls? They don't have to touch your dick and stuff.
Well, just that I don't know.
They just they draw my blood and talk about my heart, heart and stuff.
I thought she was going to like inspect. Go ahead.
Inspect my balls?
Yeah.
No. So we're in there and she's going over my charts to like figure out where my levels are. And she goes, okay, well, they're looking pretty good. They're still pretty low, blah, blah. And she goes, how's it going? Like, you having any trouble?
I see you drink a lava lamp.
It's like, I drink a lava lamp. No. And she goes, you having any trouble like with the administering the shots or whatever? I was like, well, it's like, not really. I was like, but it just like, it tastes pretty bad. And she's looking down at her notes and she like looks up at me. She goes, and then she like looks up. She goes, what do you mean it tastes pretty bad? And I was like, well, when I stick it in my neck and I shoot it, like it goes through my neck into my throat. And she goes, what? And I'm just kidding. She goes, fuck. Like she says fuck. She just goes, fuck. And I started laughing. So, because it goes into your muscle. So It goes into your butt or your thigh. Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess it can go into your stomach. I don't do that. But it goes into like a muscle part of your body. And I was just like, well, when I stick it in my neck Like I went right for the jugular. Like
right.
I was like,
you went for the jugular with a joke too.
Yeah.
For that split second, she must
dude.
have.
Yeah, she was like, "How the fuck are you alive?" Like that's what she was getting at. What?
That's so great.
Fuck. And that was a good laugh. We had a good laugh. She goes, "Keeping the needles out of your neck."
Every time. Yeah,
just something we had. Mm-hmm.
That's funny. I don't know if I told this before or not. Maybe when I was getting diagnosed, or like I was going to get some medicine for anxiety.
Yeah.
And he was my doctor was talking about, he's like a Mormon guy, real kind of straight laced. And he was like, well, so this medication is fine. There's some side effects, like something, and one of them is like delayed climax, sexual climax. And I was like, oh, my wife will love that. Mm-hmm. And just in nothing.
Yeah. He goes, mm-hmm.
And I was just like, fuck, come on, that's funny.
Come on, man.
Like I wanted someone to be like, yeah, I know that game, yeah.
You betcha.
And I got nothing. And it was like, man, I want a new doctor.
I know. You're like, that's the next thing you say.
Yeah.
You're like, I want a doctor with a fucking sense of humor.
Yeah. But I guess I just want a doctor that knows what he's talking about. I guess ultimately I don't need an audience.
Right. An applause sign.
Yeah. So I need to just get past that.
Stroke your ego when you're in there.
Yeah. But I know how we both are when we were at the hospital for you.
Oh, it was a comedy show.
Like, yeah, we were like
literally, I didn't know if I was going to die.
Yeah.
We still couldn't stop fucking making jokes.
People were coming in there and they're giggling and yeah.
Oh man. What was I'm not going to remember the medicine name. I'm sure I could find it because there's no way this is like a common side effect. I don't know. I don't remember. It might have been for sleeping. I was having like a really serious insomnia situation, or it could have been an anxiety. I don't remember. But one of the side effects was like your dick blowing up, like an erection, like it's like blows the veins out in your dick.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, like she says it, and I'm like waiting for her to be like, just kidding. And she gets like, I was like, wow, fuck. Well, how about no? Like on this one, I would rather not have that happen.
Can you imagine just thinking about that all the time? Like, is this when it happens?
Is this the time my dick explodes?
Yeah.
Exploding erection medication. Which one is it?
Google is so great. Like, imagine that being a person, like you walking up to, let's say Steve is like the concierge desk. He's like customer service desk. God, that's such a funny concept. You walk up there and he's like, hey, what can I help you find today? And you're just like, exploding penis medicine.
Okay.
And he's like,
hey, I got you.
All right, here's what I have for you.
No problem.
Like, but imagine saying that to a person.
I bet you it'll get there. Like a robot will know all of it. It's like that, Ralph Breaks the Internet, when they had the Google state, you could walk in there and ask him anything. It's like Google was an actual person that worked at a library. Did you ever watch
I didn't see that.
But he was an idiot. But I could see that happening in real life. Exploding erection medication only came up with like Hims, Viagra stuff, and then like those pills you could buy at
maybe they
the gas
mean like
station.
it's gonna be an exploding erection or like a climax.
Sleeping pill,
explosive
erection side effect. I know this is just riveting content. Fuck you. With that burp.
It wasn't on purpose.
Anything that depresses nerves, Xanax, blah, 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 often impact erectile function. That's not what she said. What was it? Anyway, I bet you Aaron would know. Like, I'm like, hey, I was like, what's that one sleeping pill that make your dick blow up? She goes, oh yeah, and then say it.
Some Pam.
Yeah.
Explosipam.
Blowy dickapam. Blow a dickazor.
I like Explosipam sounds like a...
Explose a dickafam.
Explose a dickafam.
Over the counter.
Explode a dick a lot?
Ask your pharmacist about explode a dick a lot. Explode a dick a lot of fam.
And then it's just like the slow motion, the guy.
Guy's like this, and his pants are just bloody down the whole front. I don't know. I have so much more time. Now that I don't think about jerking
I'm not
off.
Fucking all the time and jerking off.
I wrote a book. And I cured cancer.
I have a lot more laundry, though.
Oh, boy.
A laundry list of things to...
I get it. All right. Well, that was fun. What else do you want to talk about? How's your life? What are you doing? We do have some questions from the gaggle. We should probably get to some of those.
Get some of those.
How many? What time do we got?
We got about 10 min, Pearl.
10 minutes-ish.
Minutos?
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, about that.
Minutos.
All right. I'm going to our Patreon page. Again, thank you guys for supporting us on Patreon. It is awesome. And thank you guys for participating and asking us questions.
We love you.
We love it so much.
What's like PBS? This makes the
From
show
viewers like you.
Yeah, makes the show possible.
From viewers like you. Thank you. There's always that little thank you on the back end.
Thank you.
I think we read all of Troy's last time because he's had a million questions in there.
Yeah. The fall of Troy.
Yeah. Here's one, I guess, because I'm seeing it here. It says, it's from J Field. Hey, guys, what do your kids think about having rock star podcaster dads? They don't give a fuck. Or do they brag like I would have? Do you want to start?
My son wants a can you don't with the mouth and our names on it so bad. I keep telling him, oh yeah, we're just working on getting the store because we don't have any kids shirts in the store right now.
No.
And so I keep meaning to find a way to do that. And I feel bad because he's like, he wants to wear it. He's like excited about it. And every time I go, he's like, you doing your podcast today? He doesn't listen, obviously, but we know how your kids feel about it.
Yeah. Well, they like it, and then they also like, but they don't care at all. Like they tell their friends about it. I know they enjoy that. I know they have fun when they go over to a friend's house and like their parents are listening to it. Or like watching it or whatever it is. They like that. But as far as like me, does it change how they interact with me? No, not a fucking chance. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You're just dad and you're just trying to ruin all the fun.
Well, what's pretty cool is like my kids are getting at the age where they watch YouTubers. And so when a friend comes over and they'll go down to my basement and they see his setup and they're like, whoa, are you a YouTuber? And like my kids they don't put together that the YouTubers that they're watching, like my dad does the same sort of thing where, you know, that's his job, but other kids notice it. Like, what? Your dad's a YouTuber?
No way.
So I would be pretty popular, I think, at like a parent at school talking about their job because that's what all the kids want to be now is YouTubers.
That's what they see. That's what they want to be. And fuck, it does look fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is fun.
It is fun. All right, you want to grab a question in here?
I failed because I didn't. I have
I'll grab
open. I gotta find the feed. I was going to it.
I got more in here. It says no. I'm not sure. I'm not remembering that one is. But I'm only gonna ask this because I don't have many guy friends to ask. Do guys genuinely enjoy going down on a girl, or they do it only because the girl likes it? Is it dependent on the girl? And I actually responded to this one in the thing. I fucking love it. One of my favorite things in the world. I don't care. My favorite things going down, eating it. You don't like it at all? Fucking, I love it.
Well, and my experience is, it's funny to think about. My experience is the girls don't. They're never like, no, don't worry. They're always like, no, don't worry about it. And then now I start thinking about it. I'm like, maybe it's just not. They're like, this guy sucks at it.
Maybe it's just like, oh, no,
we just don't want you to waste your time.
Yeah, they're like, no, just fucking. She's like checking her watch. Do I have time to listen to this guy fumble around?
To not know what he's doing.
To not know what he's doing, or do I just tell him I don't want it?
It's like going to a restaurant and watching the guy fiddle around at the
what?
The stand where you're trying to order something.
Oh.
And the guy can't figure it out. And you're getting like,
dude,
just like, I know how to, and especially if she worked in that business before, she knows where all the buttons are.
Right.
And it's like, I'm up there like pushing buttons, like calling the manager over. How do I add fries to a,
just picturing like a guy sitting down like in an excavator. He's like, fuck, like, what's this do? It's just like,
puts a hole
through the work truck. Oh, shit, all right, that's left. And then what's this do? Pushes the other button. It's like, like the bucket whips open, throws a car. It's like, shit, all right, well, got that one. But he's like, you know, does the jerky moving around. He's trying to, okay, well, no, I'm getting the hang of it.
In my set, it wouldn't be that, because at least that's some effort. In my thing, it would be like, you push button, like nothing happens. And then someone would walk up there and like turn it on. You know, and then it's like, oh, that's how it works. You just weren't.
Oh,
viewers weren't pushing any of the right buttons.
Brian, once again, that's my belly button. I knew that.
I thought maybe that was like, maybe you might like that.
Can you imagine being that disconnected? We're like, you've only heard people talk about like sex and you have to hit their button. And so this dude, until like he's like mid-20s, has a chance and he goes down and he starts poking her belly button.
He's like sticking his finger in there and just like
rubbing it, like just whatever he thinks he's supposed to be doing. She's like, fucking what?
Or even the clitoris. instead of like he's just like pushing it.
It's like a doorbell.
It's like a bell. Yeah, like a bell that you're at the counter. Ding, ding, ding.
He's sweating.
Is that working?
He's panicking. He's like, shit. And she's like doing nothing. And he's like, he's ringing it like double.
She's
double
like,
ringing it.
Stop.
Okay,
Stop.
Okay. Never mind. Did do a good job. You did a great job. You did a real good job.
Way to go.
Well, this was sent in by Jeremy. And it was inspired by the Sludgefest Chipmunk song
Nice.
that we had when we slowed down the Chipmunks, if you've heard that. And then here he says, have you guys heard Goofy sing Bring Me to Life by Evanescence? It's a real hoot.
Oh, I have not.
So, I mean...
Oh, here you go?
Here you go. I mean, it's as bad as...
How do you... How can you see into my eyes like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I've become so numb, without a soul and lead it back home. Wake me up inside. I can't wake me up inside. Save me, call my name and save me from the dark. Wake me up inside.
He starts laughing while he's doing
Call
it.
my name and save me from the dark. Wake me up in my blood to I can't wake up.
Can't wake up. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Or is that some guy? Does he do other songs?
You want me to look?
I'm just curious. Like,
Look in.
oh fuck, that'd be so funny because I like.
Wake me
There's
up.
some guys that I do impressions of. It'd be fun to do something like that.
There's a video of somebody doing the voices of Goofy, Minnie, and Mickey. Dude, it's so...
Like back and forth.
Yeah, it's like just a video like in a... Like someone's filming it from like outside a hotel room. And what the premise is that Mickey walks in on Goofy fucking Minnie. He's like, Goofy, how would you? He goes, fuck you, bitch. Like it's just like this, oh, make me, bitch. Like it's just like this fight. They're just like, how could you?
Gorge.
Make me, bitch. So if you're interested in watching that, go
I'm
ahead.
absolutely interested in that. Oh God, it's so funny.
Do you want to do one more question for this week? Where are we? That's probably about good. I think that's good. We'll do one more.
What is
If
this?
we have any?
Should a midget hooker be half price due to half size, or should they be more expensive because they're like a rare exotic?
Man. Oh yeah, then Trev responded with, I say pay by pound, right? So
Am I right?
like a scale situation. That would be an interesting model, like business model for prostitution. If you paid by the pound.
Going up to a deli and you have to stand on the scale, and they're like, you have to maybe a little
Like standing there rubbing your hands together, looking at a menu. I'll get the no, I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna go with the 110 pound hooker. Let's get the pink lingerie. No, not that one. The lighter one. Yeah, no, not. I'm not gonna go with the leather ones. It's too much money. Costs too much.
Let me get the high heeled the what are the platform? Let me get a platform shoe.
And like
you're dressing
and
this
like
thing.
you're watching the scale, the number go up because they have it. Like you're like, oh shit! Like
take no boots. No boots.
Take the backpack full of rocks off.
Yeah.
It's just like this. He's like, okay,
I'll bring my own.
Oh, geez. All right, take off the huge metal axe. Oh no! Okay. I knew I was going to go back on this. I don't want her to have a 10-pound sledgehammer, but fuck,
Obviously.
I thought I was going to. Why did I? That was so dumb.
You know what's funny is there's someone behind the counter like, do you need any sauces or spec? You're like, no, I have some more at home. Or like, do you need silverware?
Do you need lube?
Yeah, it'd be like,
Yeah.
no, I brought some.
Yeah, don't need
all this.
Do you need lube? No. Do you need any toy cleaner or whatever? He's like, no, I got some at home.
That's funny. Like, you know when you go to a grocery store and they have like the when you're waiting to pay for stuff, they have like the candy bars and all that. Mm-hmm. So let's say you're doing this scenario and they've got those little things like, oh, I didn't bring any this. You're like grabbing, adding it to the beep on the thing. Well, like what would be on that rack? Because they're always little knick-knack things.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like just at a sex shop.
Like batteries, maybe extra batteries. Or
they have like lube and like just like more like novelty stuff. That
a
sits
refrigerator
up front.
full of batteries.
Yeah, refrigerator. Hey, you need any batteries? And he just cracks it open. I'm like, no. I'm all set, buddy. All right, just making sure.
He has his own cooler.
He's always
with
trying
ice, but there's the batteries. No, I got plenty.
Like
need batteries? Got plenty.
Like he's going to ask. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
He's going to ask if you need any batteries.
Mm-hmm.
He's just that guy. And you've been there 1,000 times.
Own.
He goes, okay, no, sounds good, all set. He goes, well, do you need? He's like, nope, don't need any. He's like, oh, you sure? Like, yes, a cooler, like a fishing cooler. He's like, okay.
He just taps on the side of it. All good. Brought my own.
These are premium.
Like worms.
These are what a Energizer Premium Deluxe Copper Top. So taps them. Let me know. Oh yeah, that's a fun way to do prostitution.
It is. I mean, a la carte. I love the a la carte idea.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I think I did.
That's going to be sex dolls. That's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, creating Weird Science. Where I think I brought this up before.
Weird
where
Science.
You get to. I mean, that was the perfect woman in their brain. That's what they were making. And if you were a woman or a man or lesbian or whatever, like if you could pick your ideal person and you could add the features, like what would you?
Oh man,
what would you add?
You know how they have the menus at all the fast food places now? Like you get to order just from the screen, like just that.
Yeah, and you slide a waist in.
Would you like to add a burrito? Whatever it is. What if they offer?
What does she like to eat?
Yeah, what does she like to eat?
She won't be eating anything because I want her to stay thin.
Mm-hmm. And you've set the personality levels. Like what to do?
Is she funny? No, not funnier than me. So let's dial that back a little bit.
Slide that back down to 0.
I want her basically as a fuck toy with warm-blooded fuck toy.
It's like, off. It's like, what the fuck? I'm just kidding. I absolutely would hate that. That would drive me crazy. No, I just want to please you.
Well, if that's the way, like, imagine picking, instead of picking a sex person you want to imagine picking your wife or husband like that. Where it's like you slide those things. Like I want someone with a good personality, but I don't want to funnel me. So you're here. It's like a video game. You're the stats.
Yep.
Like you're 98 ranking.
You get to spin the character too while you're making them.
Yeah. And then when you add those, there's a name for it. The points, the attribute points.
Attributes.
So like you're a 97 or whatever, and so you're a 57 on personality or whatever, so you're sliding like, I gotta dial her back a little bit
just so I can put up boobs.
And yeah, like because you get a certain amount to work with. You have to dial back intelligence,
speed
to add ass,
speed down, sense of humor down, intelligence down,
ass,
titties,
breasts, and ass, all the way
boom, maxed it out just on those two, and tiny feet, like just weird shit. And a huge nose.
Because when you create a character in the game, you select their face, skin tone, their hair, all that kind of stuff. You just got and then you say save, and that's the person you get.
Just prints it for you. Fuck, I could definitely see it getting there.
That's so wild.
Nah, humans will fuck it up before we get that cool. But
this is the person you have to live with.
I mean, at that
for the rest of your life,
dude, society's gonna be so bizarre at that point. No one cares.
Picture that now, though. Like, if you had this option now, like you
make it.
So, like the next girl that you're gonna be with, or whatever, like say it's for marriage, so the rest of your life, and you were given that opportunity to do what I said. Like, how would you truly set it?
I know that my intelligence, sense of humor would be way up. Speed and feet way down. Don't care. But those be really high. More and ears, like just the smallest like ears. There's no ear. It just holes. Like
that is funny though, because and then when you're working it back and forth, you're like, I need those boobs to be bigger. So you're looking where you can take away from. Nose, ears.
Yeah. Let's see here.
You crank one off the ear so you can add another boob attribute.
I'm more of an ass guy, so boob. I would definitely be able to take from boob and just go with ass.
Just taking it out of the boobs and putting it straight into the ass.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Smart, funny, super slow.
Small feet.
Could fall over. Super slow. Could fall over at any time. B cup, huge ass. All right, we done here.
Pretty straightforward.
We're all set.
It would be so funny, like if you had to do that in privacy of your own home. Imagine, but you're like standing in line and someone's waiting. You're like, hurry up!
God, looks good from here. Shut up. Boo! Hideous!
Make her ass bigger.
You call that an ass?
And then on the other side of it, like a woman selecting a man, like it would be like if there's a dick size, imagine where you would slide that.
Monster, huge dick, tiny balls. You're just not a ball lady. Like you don't care if they're proportionate or if they're there at all.
But you also have to think about like reproduction.
Yeah.
So I want intelligence to be up. I want dick size adequate, just enough to get it
like 8 inches.
8?
If they got to pick, they're picking a 7, at least a 7. I bet.
Yeah,
most probably pick a 7.
I don't know. Women I've been with are like, oh no, you're perfect size. I wouldn't want anything bigger; it would hurt.
Mm-hmm. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, no matter what, I don't care what you pick. But I picture every single person like the final step on everything. They just go, and tiny feet print. The last thing they do is just slide the feet slider all the way to 0, and then like print.
She comes stumbling out. Like a door opens up with steam coming out, and she's
like on stilts. Shit. But you got a great ass.
That
she
would be
wears
funny.
Like traffic cones. Like that's something she can wear for shoes.
Traffic cones.
We'll get you some new shoes when we get home. Here, try these on.
And like it would be like a style. Like the style would be, like you want to be stylish or whatever. And it's like, well, if she's going to be wearing cones for shoes,
we're going to save a fortune on buying shoes.
You know how big a shoe bill is?
Shoes are fucking $60. She comes out, she goes, why the fuck are my feet so small? She comes out with a cool joke. Like, because she's really
hilarious.
Funny. Yeah. She's hilarious.
It's like, hey, why the long face?
Goddamn.
A wife made in a computer walks into a bar. The bartender says, hey, why the small feet?
Why the small feet? He goes, oh, I love you. Let's go. And he's like Mr. Krabs walking. I love you. Love you too.
It would basically be like a pirate, like a wooden leg. She has.
That's me.
Oh, she has like 2 wooden legs, just
scampering across the floor. Would you mind getting up and scampering to the refrigerator?
She'd be easy to spin on like a ballroom dance,
Oh yeah, she wouldn't be able to stop. If you spun it really fast, now she's just a top. Like,
she'd definitely be a top.
Great ass though.
She would do all the work. She'd be a top.
Oh man, yeah. What a fun world that'd be.
I'd definitely, I'd be the power bottom. She'd be the top.
Oh fuck! If you could stick that foot inside you. All right, that was it. I think that's a good place to end. God, I just love that visual. Just and the guys in the back like, make her feet smaller.
These guys, it's like, hurry up! He's like, I can't decide. I need a couple attributes.
Get more points if you slide the feet down.
Right, that's what I was going to say.
Trust me.
He's like, I'm trying to figure out a way to get the ass bigger, but I don't know where to take it away from. He's like, make your feet smaller. He's like, oh yeah. Dials it back and then makes her ass bigger. He's like,
fuck, thanks, buddy. Sorry, I've been here before.
I've been here before.
I'm widowed.
I'm on wife number 4.
Number 4. It's not even. It's weird at first, but then once you get used to the scampering and the.
Take her to the beach.
Yeah, it's repairing the hole of the trampoline. Get annoying? It sure does. But he's got a great ass though.
It's great in the sack.
Yeah, she gets stuck in the lawn from time to time. Yeah, she does. But I can help her out. I know, just trust me. I thought it was gonna be super annoying too. All right, buddy.
Great in the water though.
Great, dude.
Very buoyant.
Very buoyant. Spinny. It's kind of fun actually once you get used to it.
Oh god, it's just trial and error. He's just found what's worked. So funny.
He's the one that has the traffic cones on the way out because he's been there before. Mm-hmm. She's gonna get stuck in the grass if he doesn't bring some fucking shoes.
I'm curious what people. Okay, I think I don't know if we'll do this, but I really want to try to do this if we can.
Okay,
we should make like one of those things, and we'll just do the basic things. And you
see where they would put it.
You get 100 points or whatever, and I want to know where people for men and women, where they would put it.
Because they have some of those, like just those rating things. They have, like, but money's in there.
Mm-hmm.
What's another one that they have, like career or like music? Like they have like different things, like just a general thing, but not like ear or feet.
Mm-hmm.
The important shit.
Yeah.
Like boobs, butt, ears, and feet. You know, just the things that really matter. I love how it's like the most important decision of your life. And for whatever reason, like it has all these crazy specific personality traits and just says feet. You're like, fucking
Ears.
what?
She can't hear anything because her ears all the way down.
Look at me.
Wobble
He
over
doesn't
here.
even have eyes. You're like, I didn't think you needed
Give him
them.
a 1.
Yeah, I don't think they needed
It's a blurry.
Just tiny pinhole eyeballs with huge tits. You're like, yes, this is great.
Yes.
Yeah, bingo, baby.
She comes out running into walls, running the walls, can't hear anything. Hey, over here. Can't hear, but gosh, she looks good.
Okay, we gotta go pick up Ezra.
All right.
All right, bye, guys.
That was probably my funnest one.
That was really fun. That was great.
See you guys next time.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
On the
show.
Yeah.